Peggy's. Man, my coworker decided to take a trip up north, and I'm going to too, because fuck it. But man, why couldn't it have been last week when Yulind was in Cali? I'm going to be where he was, really mad. Anyway, Frogdoor just tipped $36. I'll leave in 5 hours. Should I even sleep? I'll never know the heartful things I say in the dono message. I literally won't, because, like, PayPal has this weird thing where you can't look up, like, past dono messages. I can't be like, hey, what was the dono message for this PayPal thing? If you can, I haven't figured out a way to find it. Which seems crazy. I feel like that should be, like, an easy thing to find, but I never can. Hi, stalking. I'm fucking hungry. Oh, fuck, it's DST. It just zoomed to 3 a.m. Oh, I was like, no, it's not DST. But, you know, there's other daylight savings times other than the American one. Today we walk. Hi, Leon. Hi, C-Fire. Hi, Ronmu. Wake up, stalking wave. Wake up. Hi, Mistake. Hi, Icy. I guess we start stretching. We have fucking max incline today. Courtesy of fucking Trogdor. What? So yippee! My Gana. Oh. Gana hug. Stalking Pat. Oh, that's just stalking saying Pat. My sub does a thing tomorrow. What, is it like a year sub that runs out? Morning, Gana. No? That's in December? Since coming back from California, my sleep schedule kinda sucks. Not in a I'm not getting enough sleep way, but I'm getting too much sleep. I'm napping 2 to 3 hours and then sleeping 6 to 7 hours, which is like, hang on, that's too much. Where's my day going? Hi, Trogdor. No one fucking Trogdor. What do you mean? Even if, Trogdor, even if we'd both been in North California at the same time, I probably wouldn't have had time to meet you. Because the flights were planned like months in advance. Those were ordered like months ago. And the only day I really had any amount of time was Saturday. And that was, you know, immediately head over to Grandma's house. And then the fucking long-ass dinner that night. And so, like, it would have been like, we meet up at 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. or something like that. Which actually, given your schedule, might have been a thing, but... No, because I go live at 9, and you're almost falling asleep at that time, which is like 7 a.m. your time. So this would be like when you're going to sleep. Or that would have been like when you're going to sleep. Oh. Ugh. Lunges. I don't have too much news from yesterday. The big thing for me was I got the new chair. I'm now the proud owner of a Herman Miller Aeron. Aeron? I don't know. It's like A-E-R-O-N. It is a lot nicer. Well, I wouldn't say a lot nicer. It's definitely comfier than the Secret Labs. I would have made something work out, but I knew it was for a family trip, so I didn't try. 105? Hell yeah. The 105 streak. Bananaland. He's so mean, guys. He's so mean. And his justification for it is, well, at least I'm not calling you Bitchland. And it's like, okay. Here's the not as much of a meanie award as you could have been. Hi, Leah. Y'all have streaks. Yulind cutely doing their walkies in their cutest manner. I'm trying. I need 3 more lunges. I don't get streaks, Icy Fire Mage. I constantly get notifications that are like, you're about to get a 3-stream streak with this person. But there's people that, like, I genuinely have not missed a stream of. Like Koyo. Koyo, I'm typically ending and opening his stream. I don't think I've missed one of his streams in, like, 2 or 3 years. But, like, I've never gotten a streak there, ever. I would say I don't miss Foster Core streams. But both of them are freaks that do streams at, like, 2 a.m. sometimes, so very likely I've missed some of those. But still, it's not happening, like, on a weekly basis. You should try some lateral splits. I've got too many stretches as is. Which nerfed you because your points are too powerful. What are we doing? Oh yeah, hamstring stretch. On move. This is literally the face of like, why don't I get head pat? Fine. Apparently Nintendo was given the pen because the clerk failed to do research. Yep. I have a core streak? What do you mean you have a core streak? This is bullshit. Why don't I have a core streak? Yeah, I also saw that the patent clerk looking at it just didn't. And so it's like, well, that shouldn't have gone out. But now to the state of, can they just take it away? Oh boy. Go touch. Yulind has a cute core. Or Nintendo just wants to patent gaming. Well, the way it works, Icy Fire, is any company, not just video gaming, but like literally any company, they go with the sentiment of the worst they can say is no. So they try to patent everything. So I kind of understand why this clerk, you know, didn't look at it, because there's just so many patents coming in from every company that they were clearly cutting corners and got caught doing it, which they really shouldn't do, but they probably have a very high pressure workload, right? Yukata to match the background. Okay. It's something that's very... It sucks, but like from the perspective of a company. You try to patent... what's a good example? Let's say you're a soda company, and you try to patent 3 things. Your literal recipe for your soda. I'm trying to think of a good example of this. Your literal recipe, the like, you know, the aluminum cap open that you pull on the tab and it's, you know, that they try to patent that. And I'm trying to think of something that'd be the middle ground that's like very identifiable to one brand. But like not really with just the balls. Soda name? No, I'm trying to think of an example of something that's like, this is a patent that should absolutely belong to a company, like their recipe. Then there's something that's a little nebulous where like it kind of belongs to them, but you could argue that anybody could use it. And then something that's like, it absolutely doesn't belong to them, right? Well, The recipe they need to protect because they need to make money on that. They need that to be their thing. If somebody takes it, they make money from it. They should absolutely have that patent. Something that kind of everybody could use, but like they came up with it. They want to patent it because it's potential money to them. And if they don't, they just lose money. And the worst the patent office can say is no. The third thing, that something that they absolutely should not be able to patent. This is when like a company patents the word let's go, or capturing a creature with a ball and summoning them, right? Things that's just like, hold on, that should not be a patent. That is like way too like nebulous, and everybody, I forgot to put my hair clip in. That like the idea of patenting that is stupid. But like if they could patent it, they stand to make a lot of money and protect their IP. And again, the worst the patent office can say is no. So why not try it? They try to patent fucking everything. And like, what should really happen is the patent office applies a fee, which maybe they do, right? Maybe it's like $50 per patent. Because if you come up with one thing and you really want to patent it, $50 is worth it. But this would prevent companies from like, hey, we sent you 10,000 patents. Okay, well, we sent you a bill for 50 times 10,000, right? But it's... that's why. From a company perspective, I completely understand why they would do shit like this. Yukata to match the background. Yulind has a cute court. They can invalidate it. No one wants to win their legal battle. Yukata match background today on who the hell I got gifted today. A whole 5 streams for court, which is like a month of streams. The Samsung TV McDonald's patent lives rent-free in my head forever. You know what's crazy, Gana? She's a monster with streaming. She just doesn't stream exclusively on Twitch anymore. All of her RP streams are on YouTube. But she used to do like 5 to 6 streams a week on Twitch. Walls? I am Make Toast. Noodle. Soda name. Oh, the bottle shape. Morningland. Ronmu. Icy. High Techno. The color red that comes uses. Colors can be patented. Techno Darling. I always forget who the creature TM is. Volvo did some fuckery with the 3-point seatbelt patent to make sure everyone can use it for car safety. Imagine if a company tried to keep that for themselves. Yeah. You mean patented the term soda? It'd have been like... It would have been like patenting their recipe. That should absolutely be allowed. A company should be allowed to patent their recipe. Patenting a very unique bottle type, that would be really cool if everybody could use it. And it's not like... It's annoying that one company has it. And a patent judge could be like, no, this is such a like good thing that like everybody gets it, right? Like a judge could look at this and go, no, we think you should be able to have everybody with this, right? And then trying to like, patent the shape of a can of soda. Not a bottle, but like the literal can of soda, where it's like, it's 3.5 inches tall, 2 inches wide. That's our thing. And if you make it that way, you're stealing from us. And like, then they could sue everybody that makes the standardized soda can shape, right? Where it'd be like, that's completely unacceptable. That's like ridiculous. But if they try to patent that, what's the worst that's going to happen? They say, no, dude, you can't patent that. What's the best that could happen? Well, you now own the shape of this soda can, and you get to sue every single soda can company in existence, right? Like, it'd be that level of like, the risk being told, nah, you can't do that. The benefit, potentially trillions. Oh, how the Fine Bros tried patented the word react. Yeah, there's a payment system and a place to apply for patent. I went to patent breathing. If I don't like you, you owe me for living. Pretty sure isn't patented because they had to reveal the recipe. You're trademarking the word react for no reason. Twitch Mobile is still ass, but I reached 250 on my Streakland. Hell yeah. There's a menu in this world? Oh, know that. We're at toe touches. We did our hamstrings, and we never did toe touches. Well, they're not supposed to be able to patent prior art, but Nintendo has more money than God. Also, I am too. The one I keep seeing is Disney is suing people for Mickey Mouse likeness. And it's like, hang on, buddy. Your Steamboat Willie patent ended. You can't do that anymore. But they're trying. So people are suing Disney for suing them over those lawsuits. Oh. The concept of summoning a monster to fight for you exists apparently in 1981, when Wizardly was made or so I saw an X. Fuck, I mistyped. I'm 2.5k points away from Yulind. Gotcha. My old man windbreaker. Splits? Oh, splits. I was talking to Cradle, Sen, and Cheapy yesterday. And we were talking about back pain. I was like, you know, I actually started having a lot of relief from my back pain when I was practicing the splits by, you know, doing this stretch right now. And one of them did it, and then I went and did it. And I wasn't wearing my shoes. So on my floor, my feet just started sliding. And I was like, oh no! Ow. No Yulind. Yulind's okay. I like Yulind's. We can't do it today. But, Yulind's fine. Yes, Yulind. No amount of stretching will help with my back pain. Well, I don't know why you would say that. You should try it. The gap to the ground is lessening progress. I don't know if I believe you, but I hope you're right. How about tomorrow? Tomorrow what? Yulind? No. They cannot do Yulind tomorrow. I have no tits. Therefore, I'm legally obligated to not have back pain. Like, no, I don't think that's how it works. Because I don't have tits. And I have back pain. Hi.
Hello.
On the contrary, you do. I don't think I do.
Dude, I totally forgot about this cringe Franca's Cafe.
What?
The beach one was better.
Oh. Well, you should go make the beach one then. This person made the soccer tree one. Hi, Baldier. Hi,
The
Cairo.
city one was also cool. The
I
city
like
one
it.
that had like the rooftop pool. Do you remember that one?
No. I don't even remember the back. I think I remember the city one. I think I remember like you would see the city backdrop, and that was like
It
the
was
default
literally
one.
like right over there where the stairs are. Like the landing would change into something else.
Yeah.
All of them were like very dynamic. This one's kind of just like a rectangle.
Oh no, a rectangle. Where is it? Being tall would like a word with you. Takes time. Had horrific back pain that kept me in bed for days. It eventually cleared up with the right stretches multiple times a day. You got nice snips. Hey. The Cairo approaches. People having huge tits in VR have phantom back pain? No, they do not. One specific model. Well, long time, no Cairo. I got an entire Cairo. Is he still 60% off? Also higher on Moo.
60% off. What the fuck?
It makes sense.
What?
IGC Josh. What?
What the fuck you mean 60% off? Why would it be 60% off?
Why would you not be?
I'm priceless.
We're at squats. Priceless as in has no value. No amount of stretching will help my back pain with the fusion of 3 thoracic vertebrae. Gradual curve in my spine. Fire on sale, woohoo. I hate this motherfucker. Priceless because no one wants to buy you. Damn! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm so excited for the big screen beyond. This is like when I have my hand fully extended, the letters on my excess
you have like
overlay
one
are
of the
so
worst
small.
fucking headsets.
I know.
I think you're also like the fucking just the resolution difference is gonna be like night and day for you.
Yeah.
Like
The
even going
excess
from, like, the
overlay
Vive, which is
on my
720
hand.
to 1080, it was crazy.
The excess overlay on my hand, when it's at full like length of my arm, when I'm fully outstretched, I can't like read the little time on it that well.
No.
And so it's just like, oh
No,
god.
You're literally gonna be like, wow, this is a whole new game. You're gonna like actually want to play VR.
I already want to play VR. Yulind plush merch when? Oh. I always hear about like plush merch going so poorly and like it doesn't work well. You need like 200 people to buy to not lose
That's why
money
everyone
on it.
goes through fucking makeshift.
Yeah. Yulind doesn't have a price since he's free for everyone. Priceless because owning people is illegal. Hi, Kyle. Kyra's a cutie patootie I'd give nuzzles to. Is Kyra a people? Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, nice on my stream, and they're off of me here. What the hell?
They're nice
You
on your
encouraged
stream?
us. Marginally.
Marginally. Cairo is people when they're in this avatar. When they're in the last one, no, they don't count.
What's wrong with Mochi Bully?
Mochi suck. They're not people. They're manufactured in a factory.
What's wrong with Mochi Bullies? They're cute.
They're not real people. They're literally made in a factory. Yeah, would you fuck you in for a Cairo plush? I already want to play VR. That makes 2 of us. What? We went to the Mochi Pulley factory yesterday. Cairo loves this map. I did not. I will word it as that. Didn't need a reward for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are the Mochi Pulley things cute? I can understand how people would find them cute. They're like a Hello Kitty little fucking mochi living thing. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't really care about the Mochi Pulleys that much. I just didn't like the little mini games in that map. That was my big problem with it. The Mochi Pulleys, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure, this map wasn't that quiet. Oh, no, it probably was. 15% for world sounds. We've got 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. One is cute, Yulind's cute, Mochi Bully. Man, not really cute in my opinion, to be honest. Hi, Yuki. I prefer roly polies. Oh my god, a Cairo. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We are done with squats. Yuki hug. I'm so ready for Minecraft Live. Minecraft Live? Legland? 25:30. 28:30 end. Oh my god, Yuki. Today we get Minecraft Live? What is Minecraft Live?
It's when they do like the presentation for like the new patches and stuff.
Oh. That'll be fun.
It's when they used to do mob vote, but they got rid of mob vote because everyone fucking hated it. Because Dream just brigaded it, and we got the fucking glow squid instead of like the cool sunflower cow.
Mambo.
Kill all content creators. Wait, is that what it does?
Yes, of course it does.
Oh fuck.
Nintendo Direct, but for Minecraft. Looks like you.
Well, Yulind, make it quick.
I'll make yours quick.
Dream, we don't speak of that name. 1 minute down. You having fun lining that up, Leon? I voted for the cow variant. Halfway there. 90 more seconds. I wanted the isologger. It was accidental, but yes. My favorite part is how the glow squid doesn't do shit, Lamau. One more minute. 2 minutes down. 60 seconds. Well, we'll be getting copper golems, so it could be soon. 45 seconds. We fucking love copper golems. Don't get too tired before the incline. What do you mean? I literally do this every day, Chogdor. The fuck? This isn't a tired thing. This is a, like, my stomach fucking hurts thing. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. Hi, Devil Gated. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ugh. Wave love. I find them annoying. Want to make it hurt from the inside? No. Or Packland, Deprecated hug. I mean, it's an optional feature, shrug. Ugh. Why? Could you imagine, like, one day I just fall asleep like this? It becomes a 3-hour stream of just me laying here with music playing. And my friends just standing over me being like, Yulind? Oh yeah. One thing I also love is that we get the Minecraft Live in BSL and ASL. I don't know what that means. The American Sign Language and... I don't know what the B would be. Yup.
Okay, get in. You can just delete it?
Of course I can just delete it.
Man, I hate this game.
I've tried them in Bedrock. They keep opening the chest like every other second. I'll be crafting and in my ear. Hear the sound of chest opening, then closing, then opening, and then closing again. Hey, Yulind be muted, so just be sleeping next to your femboy ASMR. Oh. Till you start sawing logs. I wanted to see if I could delete it out of your hands. You guys, wait here.
Oh, you can delete it, but I can just respawn.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the point then? What's the point then?
Well, somebody leaving it right in front of you.
I guess that's true.
I'm going behind this bush. I'm going behind this bush. You can't see me here. What? Why did I turn this around?
Dude.
You said dude and then nothing else. Also, hi, Comey.
Helping Ron be a cannibal.
What?
Doesn't Ron look like a marshmallow?
Why are you echoing?
What do you mean?
You're echoing.
Am I?
When I'm really close, you are. It was weird. Okay. Hi, Shion. Revi.
Yulind?
Yep.
They had a small patch of Borderlands. I'm having the fucking dude shaders all over again for a
Oh,
tiny
no.
patch, dude. This game stings.
First of all, bug rock. Second of all, if you tried them in Snapshot, they were probably bugged or were searching for a chest that has that item. Wave, Shion, high marshmallow per second rates. Now that's Yulind. Now what's Yulind doing behind that grassy knoll? Continue my trackers. Shion hug. Can't play Java. I'm stuck with Bedrock because PC 2010 years old and Switch Lite.
That's what I was playing in 2010. I was playing Java. That's all we had.
Well, that's what they're playing now.
No, they said they're stuck with Bedrock.
Yes. Now.
Yeah, but back in the day, Java's all we had.
But that's not... Okay. Okay.
What?
They're literally saying they have to play that now because they only have Bedrock and a Switch. So that's what they have to play on in 2025. That's it. That's the whole statement. There's nothing about that's what we had back
should
then.
run on their PC.
But their PC's old. And it runs... That's what they're saying. It runs on their PC.
Can't play Java because of the PC is old. But they should be able to play Java because it's the old PC version.
Yeah, but it's like... Got a bunch of updates and now it doesn't run. It's not the same as Java from back then. Where are we? Where are we? Is this bin? And I actually need to move, so we're gonna go like, I kinda wanna be on the bridge. I'm going over here. This is what it would look like, guys, if I moved while walking. My arm sleeves would be like flying back like that.
This guy making everyone migrate.
Yes, so that I'm not at the fucking wall. You'll be
What,
fine.
you don't want someone to load into the world with their cock and balls out?
Correct. I don't want Oku loading into the world with his cock and balls out.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me if it's happened before. he has joined me one time in the morning. I was just on in the morning because I went to like an EU friends thing and he joined on me butt ass naked. On accident.
Dude, you're echoing and I don't know why. And I'm like, is that just the fucking world?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I just heard the poi echo.
I wonder if it's because we're out here.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely heard you echo there.
Let's try being in the cafe over here.
That's weird, because I have music off, so I was able to hear it like really definitively.
Still think it's on.
I think it's just the world, dog.
Well, it wasn't echoing last time we were here.
Oh my god, you're echoing so bad.
World
Boy.
settings. Oh, damn it. Oh my god.
Is there a world?
Oh, I can just click them on the wall over there.
Sorry, sister, it's not in here.
What the fuck? Why? Huh.
It's such a weird world to have echo on.
And like it's never had echo like that before. Why is it on now?
I don't know.
Oh well. Let's increase to 2.5
I think it's funny.
and max the incline.
It's kind of awesome, actually.
Okay, max incline. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. Notepad. Hi, Dovin. Can't play Java. Icy Cutie, Streakman, maintained, off to workman. I hope it goes fast, Techno. The more he talks, the less bad I feel about teasing him. Back in my day, we didn't have fancy villages. We had a huge world with a fuck all in it, and we liked it. Actually, no, CryoJava is decently unoptimized. If I run Java on my PC now, it would crap itself and die. Or do you not remember how incredibly
I
unoptimized
used to
Java
also
was?
play it at like 20 FPS because I was on like a fucking laptop when I started PC gaming.
If you need help, there's a mod pack called Fabulously Optimized. It has the best performance mods installed. It can generally run on a toaster with that. Dubbin, Tiny Oric, Dubbin, Cutie. Hi, Dubbin. I made toast and finish it. I'm going to walk the dog. Have fun, Comey. See you later. Hi, Joe. I made toast and finished it. Oh boy, walking time. Haven't properly slept yet. You should rest. Let's just say I know what my PC can and can't handle and leave it at that.
Oh.
Pass out on toilet. You do one drinking night? No! I cannot scroll settings. This is a desktop. Devin should get sleep. Watching Yulind's physics react. Though he's moving while walking on his treadmill looks strange. Right? Hold on. What's going on with the video?
Yeah.
It was like not playing, and the bar was stuck open.
Oh, Borderlands does not like me having VR chat open at all. Wow, what a fucking awful game.
Well, if you think so, you could just give it a try, because I ran on a laptop that is 16 years old at this point. I remember when villagers were called testificates. Huh. By Comey Pat.
Right.
I came across a Reddit post with all the 4J Studios legacy tutorial worlds. 4J Studios? Want to buy Yulind a giant red panda plush, but I can't find the plush anywhere? I'll tell you right now, I am not a plush person. I have one single plush. It is a blue shell. And I haven't had it for even a year. I've only had it for a couple months. I do not want to become a plush collector. Part of the reason I have it is because the person who bought it for me is like a really, really close friend. So it's kind of just like, oh, makes me think of this person. And it's just one. 4J Studios made Minecraft for PS4 and Xbox, or it got scrapped and changed to
when you
Bedrock.
won.
Hmm.
Oh, when you won at the Crane Games, babe.
Please don't.
That's Noodle. What? Why not?
I literally just said I don't want more plushes.
Yeah, you don't have to keep it. It's like a gesture of I won it for you. You're like, oh, it's cute, and
So you
carry
give it to
around
me
for the
just
day.
so I can throw it away?
Yeah, and then it goes in a landfill. And
You
it
know, I'd
kills the
rather just
turtle.
not have one.
It kills the turtle. No,
Yeah,
no,
I don't want it to kill a
no.
turtle.
The turtle
Your mic is cutting
That-
in and out, dude.
is important. No, dude, it's fucking Borderlands, dude.
Yeah? I have it.
This game sucks. I'm telling you, man, the turtle death's important.
My parents are actually really sad about turtles. Because they have their house in Florida, right? Well,
Yeah.
2 turtles laid nests like right in front of their house. So like between their house and the water. And
Yeah.
a conservation group came and put up a fence around the nest. And was like, "Yep, no digging here. This is a endangered species turtle nest. We're gonna make sure it hatches." And my parents were like, "Oh my god, that's so cool. We're gonna put up a turtle cam." And so they put up a camera on the turtles, right? That they would see when the turtles hatch and run to the water. And they created a WhatsApp group that was like, "Hey."
seagull or a raccoon's just getting in there.
Well, so they created a WhatsApp group that's like, "Hey, tune into our turtle cams, so you can watch them whenever you want, and see, when the turtles hatch, and we'll send out notifications when somebody catches it happening, right? Everybody check in now and then." And my dad would get notifications for like, "Hey, someone's moving by it," so like it notifies him. He gets a notification. There's a lot of movement on the turtle cam. And he's like, oh, is this it? Is this it? And he looks. And it's the conservation group. 90 days had passed. The turtle eggs did not hatch, and they should have at like 60. So the turtle group was just like, "Oh, these eggs are inert. Bummer. Go pick up our fence."
Oh.
And so the group just came and picked up their fence and left. And he's like, "Wait, so what about the turtles?" And he called the group and they're just like, "Yeah, they're inert. They're not gonna hatch. They're just dead eggs." Oh. Hey, everyone in the WhatsApp group. The turtles aren't going to hatch. Apparently the eggs are just stillborn. So, sorry to disappoint everybody.
They were never fertilized in the first place. Don't call them stillborn.
It was just like, everyone's like, "Oh boy, we get to see the turtles hatch." Oh. Okay.
I don't know if people, especially people that were so excited to see quote unquote cute turtles, want to see a bunch of turtles hatch. Because there's a lot of them because there's such a high infant mortality.
Yeah. Well, I'm wondering if like there would have been a group there to like protect them and make sure that the eagles and crabs don't get to them, but I don't know.
No, they're just trying to stop human intervention. They're only going to be there when they hatch.
In some groups they try to be. Gearbox strikes again. Thanks, Randy. 4J Studios made Minecraft for PS4 and Xbox. Fort got Skyrim changed to Bedrock. The only plush Yulind likes is the plush on his butt. That's not true. The only plush I like is the blue shell that someone got me. Motherfucker hates Blue High. That's transphobic. I do not. Why no plush? I don't want to collect a bunch of plushes. I don't like keep them on my bed and sleep with them. They're just decoration. Yulind plushie.
What if I got you one and you could think of me?
I already think of you too much.
What? Oh.
Yulind plushie. Fuck them turtles,
Oh,
slow ass
and he
motherfuckers.
left. He just left and he just went back to talking.
I'm not still drunk by the time
Don't
you
shake
end.
my plushie
would be down to
balls.
snuggle.
What the heck?
These balls are inert. I don't get the concept of having water adjacent properties, unless it's lake property. Because tidal wave. It's beaches are nice. People like
Beaches
being
are
on the
nice.
beach.
People get it insured.
Yeah,
It's expensive.
it's pretty fucking nice, Leia. When you're like, damn, I want to go to the beach, and you open your back door and just sit on the beach after walking 10 feet. Damn Lamont, lol. They aborted the fucking sea turtles. Goddamn atheists. Okay, my streaks been maintained. On PC next time. Bye, Kyle. Cairo plushie. It's bald. Bye, Kyle. Cairo, we're walking through your favorite zone.
Where the fuck is this? Oh, Theramore?
It's the Swallow Marsh. You literally like, it's my favorite zone. I unironically like this
Yeah.
zone.
Yeah, Dustwall is nice.
And I was like, damn. Dust Swallow Marsh? Well, shit, I guess.
Yeah, I like that zone.
I guess every zone has someone that likes it. Every Pokemon has somebody that's into it.
I'm trying to think what I would say the worst zone is.
Fuck, saltwater, get that
might-
fish just out of here. Okay, now I go for real.
I'm trying to keep gameplay separate from aesthetics, because
Mechagon.
gameplay wise, I would say Barons.
Mechagon.
Oh, is that the one in BFA?
Yes.
I haven't fucked with that one.
Okay, so BFA, 6 good zones come out. Tierguard Sound,
Mhm.
Drustvar, Stormsong Valley, Zuldazar, Nazmir, Voldoon, all good zones. The worst are Tierguard Sound and Nazmir. And still, those are like, these are solid, these are okay, these have good moments. Then they come out with Nazjatar. That zone rules. And then they come out with Mechagon Island. It's like literally just a fucking landfill. It stinks.
Yeah.
Broken Shore and Dragonflight was pretty bad. The Broken
it?
Shore, I didn't like it.
It kind of just felt like random bullshit on.
Yeah, it's like pirates on the coast
there's,
and dragon shit not on the coast. And it's like, okay.
I was thinking about DLC. I was thinking just about classic. Let me think about DLC too. Oh,
That's so weird calling an expansion DLC to me. Like, I get it, it's basically the same
or
thing,
expansion.
but it just sounds wrong to me.
What do you mean? It is DLC.
No, that's what I just said. It's basically the same thing, it's DLC. But it sounds weird to call it DLC.
Yeah. 1,000 Needles.
Really? I kind of like 1,000 Needles. I recognize that a lot of people won't like it, but I'm like, but I kind of like it.
I don't know about Cat 1,000 Needles. I'm talking classic 1,000 Needles.
I also kind of like that one.
This motherfucker, dude.
I know.
I as someone, when we were playing Anniversary again, I was leveling through the shimmering flats. I'm like, wow, I want to shoot myself.
Yeah, but you say that
I
to
didn't have a-
everything.
I didn't.
You say
I didn't
that's
have
the
a mount yet.
mildest inconvenience.
Because I was still early enough to where I didn't have a mount, and so I'm just having to walk across this fucking single plane.
Wah, wah, wah. You were a shaman. Fuck you.
It was also bad because the spawns were so scarce, so I was having to compete for tags
on like fucking turtles that were like 100 yards fucking away. So you would see like a turtle spawn, and you see 3 motherfuckers all see this turtle spawn, and they all start popping their movement skills to be the one to attack it first.
See, that's crazy to me. Because you just put yourself on a spawn, or between 2, and then you just force the spawns. And it's crazy to me when people don't do that. That's how I got ahead in Kata. In Kata, a ton of people went to Vashir, and there was a Naga quest that was like, you need to put an air bubble on 10 drowning soldiers. And there was like not enough, and everybody's like literally just swimming in a circle competing for it. And I was just like, okay, 1 spawns here. So I just waited there. And he'd spawn, and I'd put a bubble on him. And then 10 seconds later, he'd spawn, and I'd put a bubble on him, and I got done super fast. And then I was just ahead of everybody. And all these other idiots were just running around with, like, chickens' heads cut off. Oh my god, I can't get any, there's too many people here. But just pick one. Is this Worldly Warcraft? It is.
My fucking, Go ahead.
Aesthetically, I like Ashara. In Classic, there's fuck all there.
Oh, that fucking zone sucks.
But it's pretty.
Classic.
But there's
Yeah,
just
it's pretty-
nothing
Well,
there.
it's because it's the defunct fucking like MOBA map.
Yeah.
Or PvP zone.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, I loved Classic just from like the community experience, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking loading in the Duratar with all the other trolls and orcs, because I was a troll. And everyone was waiting in fucking line to kill the scorpion in the starting zone. There was like a line of like 15 people waiting.
I did not see that on Season of Discovery. We got to, I got to...
No, like Classic launch was
Yeah.
insane.
I know, but I'm saying on Season of Discovery, it wasn't as bad. I don't think I had to wait for the scorpion at all. I did have to wait for the guy in the cave. But, like, there was 10 people there. And it was like, okay, you 5 get it. Group up. Okay, now you 5 get it. But it wasn't like a literal line. It wasn't like a single file line going out through 2 rooms. Hi, Octomage. Okay, now I go for real. Great for rich people who enjoy seafood to leave us broke bitches with land animals. Don't call Master Roshi to help. Is this World of Warcraft? Beach House used to be seen as a poor people thing. Lobster used to be seen as a garbage food until prisoners tricked the wealthy. Same with some types of stuff from ocean. Carps are considered a garbage fish, but to be honest, they're a delicious fish. Iceborne expansion versus Iceborne DLC. Ugh. Pyro and Yulin's arguing is so adorable.
I told you what I did during Classic, right? It was really scummy.
What?
Because queue times were so bad. Like, they were like fucking like 6 hours plus all the queue times if you wanted to get in.
Yeah.
Which is unreasonable to like try and play during the week, because you'd come home and then you have like 6 hours until you have to go to bed, right?
Yeah.
So, I got a remote desktop app on my phone, and I would just sit there in whatever city or camp or whatever and open my phone and move my character an inch every 30 minutes.
Okay, that's a little scummy. If you were like 6 hours into work, or 6 hours away from getting off of work, hi Star, and it was like, I'm gonna put myself in queue now, that doesn't seem scummy at all. Now, if you were like leaving for work in the morning, logged in, and said, I'm gonna keep myself logged in, that seems scummy.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah. Hey, you're a bad person for that.
So be it.
You know who doesn't compete for tags? Druids. Insta-tag. Druids suck at tags. What do you mean?
Fucking no, they don't. No, they do not. Yulind, fucking in Classic, Druids were putting fucking Moonfire on a scroll wheel macro. It's startup. Moonfire is frame 1 startup.
Yeah.
It is frame 1 damage. They literally just put on a scroll wheel and spam their scroll wheel up and down, while like spamming tab to try and tag like target something. It was awful.
I would think ground AoEs are better, like Hurricane, Consecrate. What other ground AoEs are like that? I remember Paladins being the fucking worst because you just literally couldn't beat Consecrate when BC came out.
I mean, Paladins are also the worst fucking class in the game in Classic. They're so bad. They're so dog shit. They're worse than Druids.
What the heck?
Yeah, Druids were also pretty useless in Classic.
I would think the spamming an instant like frame 1 ability is like good, unless there's a lot of things around. I'm gonna correct my statement. You and Kairo's back and forth banter is so adorable. I said just starting work. No, they should just let you play what you want to play. They do. Hi Harley. And fires
Yeah,
instant. What are the fastest
Ganna
tagging
knows.
ability in the game?
Yep.
Ground AoE seek, so if you catch it off tick. I remember it not doing that in Burning Crusade though, because I remember we were waiting for the dwarf in the Blood Elf zone, and my ex, no, it wouldn't have been my ex, it would have been my high school friend. They would drop Consecrate, and we would just get the tag every time. There'd be like 50 people there, and anytime we wanted the tag, it was just like, just Consecrate, and we'd get it. 55 noms. They were Paladin, I was a Hunter. And the best thing I could do is like stand next to it and spam like melee, which sucked. Five-star. You know the quest to get a tune for Blackwing Lair? You need to get the letter? Oh, I stole that letter like 3 times from a group of 40 odd. Oh my god. Are all my friends bad people? Oh my god. What is wrong with you? That's so fucked. Possibly. There was no queue? Why did you steal it 3 times? Why didn't you just need it once? We're at 0.9.
You know what was the best, Yulind?
What?
Fucking before getting into any of the instances in Black Rock Mountain, being on a PvP server and you just get fucking furries that would mind control people into the fucking lava.
Have you seen the video about that? I missed what you said, Comey. I saw
Oh, was there?
the first. Oh yeah. It was the it's the classic versus retail rating experience. Is the name of the video? Does that mean we're also bad friends? No, you can be a good friend and a bad person. You should go watch Captain Grimm Retail vs Classic Rating Experience. It is some of the funniest shit possible. 'Cause it was party-based. Did you want it 3 times? When I am done playing a game, I don't stay on. Log off so not all your friends are bad. You finally acknowledged me as evil? I wasn't talking about you, Icy Fire. You're too good for this world. You are not capable of being an evil, Icy Fire. But everyone else, I could point at them as being evil in some way. Cairo, we need no explanation. Ganna, stealing tags. Leon, I mean, we all can just see the darkness behind their eyes. Comey, Hoyglin. I mean, that's just how it is. Hi, Xanther. How is that evil? You stole the tag. You literally said you stole it 3 times from 120 people. I was helping my guild. Oh yeah, it helps your guild to go into a looking for raid with your undergeared friend and roll on everything just to give it to him. Even though you yourself are like 715 item level. rolling on 6
Well,
70s.
Just the fucking slap and the mind control and all the world buffs
Going
disappearing.
to hop off for now and play a bit of other games before. Most likely. May head out. Okay, bye. Thank you for hanging out. Counterpoint stealing is fun. Exactly. See? Darkness behind the eyes. Thievery is bad, okay? Age hug. Hi. 120 people now? Wow. Counterpoint stealing.
My favorite things I did as a kid, Yulind,
Mm-hmm.
on it was like the BC like launch week, right?
Uh-huh.
And I had played on my Draenei a little bit, and I was like, you know what? Little kid me is like, I'm gonna take my level 60 and take it over to fucking the Blood Elf starting area and just flag myself for PvP. And I flagged myself for PvP. I'm a level 60 warrior, like actually like kitted out because my brother used me as an alt. So I had like, not bis, but like, I was like decently geared from like raid and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
And all the like level ones, there's like 20 or 30 level ones all flag PvP just beating the shit out of me as I stood there.
God.
Doing like, they were all missing. They were like missing everything or like doing 1 damage.
Uh-huh.
It was all fun and games. And I wasn't killing anybody. And then some of them hopped on their alts and they came over and rolled my ass, but.
I thought you were gonna say, and then once there was enough of them, I just started whirlwinding. I don't know that I've ever ganked lobies. I don't know that I've ever been a super high level and like killed somebody that was like way lower than me. Actually, no.
Really?
I can think of one time. I've done it a few times when people were like ganking my alts. So like I'm leveling like a paladin or something, level 20 or 30, and someone kills my alts, like whatever. I revive and keep questing and they kill me again. I'd get on my main and like kill them, right? I've done that like 2 or 3 times. I do remember one time I was at a cliff. I think it was the Great Lift in the Barrens. And a shaman, he's like 15, 20 levels lower than me. And this is like Wrath Lich King or Cat or something. And this motherfucker, it must have been Wrath Lich King. He tried using the storm move. He tried using the big knockback. And I resisted it. And I went, "Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, you did not just try that." And he looked at me and I fucking destroyed his ass for that one. Had I not resisted, I would have gone flown off and died. But
You know the other really bad things about Classic, Yulind?
what?
Yeah, obviously the meme, Stranglethorn, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But Classic was so heavily populated, there was either ally or horde. It would just depend on the time who had it. Literally every single fucking graveyard was camped by either of the factions.
That's evil.
Because initially, I think it was ally just fucking camped all of them, and then they were just ganking horde players, and then you literally would have to walk your ghost ass out of Stranglethorn Vale and go to a different graveyard in a different zone.
That's actually evil.
And so, yeah, there started to be like turf wars over the graveyards.
That's so fucked. That's the kind of thing, like, if you were part of that, it's like, you need to be studied. You need to be, like, analyzed for how did you become this type of person.
It's just like some guy fucking eating Cheetos or watching Markiplier on YouTube, like sitting in front of a graveyard, and he just sees a fucking dude with res sickness bob up. Oh shit, free honors. Oh wait, they're not even worth honor. Wait a second. This was 1.0. There wasn't even like fucking points for killing people in the open world.
They were just bad people.
You literally got nothing for killing people on release.
Damn, the only evil thing I did was a macro that filled people's inventories with those leather balls during collection seasonal events. Remember hearing a story that a streamer told about them purposely standing in newbies' AoEs, killing them? They claim they were teaching them to plan their AoEs better. There was a patch eventually that changed that, where AoEs would not hit people that were flagged. But if you were flagged as well, they would. When people... In Classic, people used to do mass runs into BRD. Like 3 to 4 guilds worth of people would run in at once. We all landed at one flight point at a set time. Once there was a bunch of horde that rezzed, super sappered them. Like 5 people killed, maybe 80 raid ready.
And that's why I miss professions, dude. Fucking sappers were so good, Yulind.
They just sound broken and like they needed to be like invalidated.
I just miss consumes being part of like the experience.
I have always hated consumes being part of the experience. World PvP players putting the stick in their own spokes, then being like, when everyone moves to another server. True! I'm still waiting for you to tell me how I'm evil. I skipped it, Leah, because the joke wasn't really that funny to go over every single person in chat. Also, I need to fix my tracking. I'm doing a fucking rocket lean. Where does it... Yeah, that is off. That a fucking big gulp suck? Just heard a big fucking soda cup drink.
Oh, sorry, Bert.
That was a burp?
Yeah.
Damn, girl, you breathe like that?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I already had like all my food for the day.
Oh, for the day?
I got Chick-fil-A. I took Murphy to the groomers and I got Chick-fil-A breakfast.
Headed 3 miles. You know, I hate consumables in games like that, especially when it's like, you know, World PvP fight and it's just like, oh, you took skinning and leatherworking because you like the idea of being a ranger and, you know, utilizing your kills. But you didn't have the fucking rocket boots, so you lose to this guy, and it's just like, this sucks.
Well, that's part of the fun.
No, that's not fun.
With people in your, you have to communicate with people in your own faction to get items that are useful and meta, and it, you know, you can't just play it like a single player game. It forces community.
I like forcing community.
Even if inadvertently.
I like forcing community in like dungeons, group content. I hate it when it's like you need to trade for grenades or you can't do this content. That sucks to me.
Yulind, I told you I left the dungeon in Final Fantasy, right?
Yeah.
One of my roulettes, I dodged. The tank was a new sprout. I think it was like, I don't know. I don't remember all the names of the dungeons. It was like the second or third dungeon you unlock in the game, right? And they were the tank. And they stood in every single fucking AoE on the first boss. And we wiped 5 fucking times. And the person, and I felt so bad because one of the like veteran players in chat, like what are they fucking called? The
mentors?
Mentors. There's a mentor. It's like, don't worry, guys, we got this. As I'm like opening my queue thing to fucking withdraw.
Kyra's just wrong about this. NG's just busted. Kyra.
Yeah, and she is busted.
I hate that. I hate that. Because I typically don't want to. I typically don't want to use professions at all. I want like passive money generation that's like, oh, you take herbalism and mining, and you just sell the shit you get.
No, I want the stuff I fucking make to be useful.
Great, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about me. I want to do 2 crafting professions and nothing else. Like, I just want to, like, collect stuff and sell it. I want the passive income. I typically just hate doing profession stuff. To me, it's like, let me play the game. I don't want to sit in town for 30 minutes at a workbench. That's ass. That's not the fucking game in my eyes. And, like, making them required in some way? It's annoying to me. Star Wars? Star Wars has one of the best fucking professions. It's called slicing, which just means hacking. And literally what you do to make money is you just find briefcases and lockboxes around every map that's just full of money. So, like, you'll just go through a zone, and it's like, oh, there's a slicing box, and I just got 500 credits. There's another slicing box, and I just picked up 500 credits. Like, it's literally just, hey, there's free money on the ground. That is the best profession I've ever interacted with.
I actually really like BDO from the perspective of I got to stop playing the game at a point. I got to level 63, which takes a long fucking time, at least when I was playing. I was a shy, and so I was all life scaling. I got fully geared in full defense gear, and I just stopped interacting with the actual gameplay. I would life skill. I would go to the world bosses that happened every 3 hours. One of the world bosses was just a big fucking fish that you just sat on guns on a boat and shot at. So
I remember you talking about this and Divi being like, the problem with BDO is that they ruined it and people could get too defensive and ignore the game and just focus on life skills. And you're like, that's me! And he's like, you're the problem. You're why the game is dead.
Yeah, no. Because every class is just a DPS in BDO, right?
Yes.
But Shy is the only one that is support-esque. And so they have a bunch of sustain. And so you're all defense with a bunch of sustain. Literally, like, I would have a guy run up, Yulind, grab my tiny little girl, suplex me to the fucking ground. My health would go down 80% and boop, back up to 100.
I will admit, I'm a little excited for Ashes of Creation professions. But all I want to do, I want to be mining, and then, like, mine a bunch in the southwest, and then take that to the northeast, and sell it for a high value. And then do mining in the northeast, take that to the southwest.
Like BDO then.
I want to do the running part around. I want to gather and run. I don't want to make stuff up.
No, there's a whole profession in BDO, Yulind, that's literally trading. You literally, like, buy stuff in one town and you, like, get a cart and you can upgrade your cart, and it goes from, like, a dinky fucking shitty little wooden cart with, like, a single horse to, like, a big grand fucking carriage thing. And you literally just, you're analyzing all the cities are like, we buy this commodity at this price and we buy this commodity at this price. And so you're, like, min-maxing, looking around, you're like, oh, well, I won't make as much as taking this here, but if I go there, I can grab this there and then take it over here and sell it there. And you're like, it's fun.
Yeah, that sounds fun to me. That is a profession that I would enjoy. But
that one's fun. I like that one. The worst in BDO was hunting. Hunting's fucking awful.
What is hunting?
You have to use a fucking shitty, slow-ass musket. Imagine killing normal mobs, Yulind, but you have to use a really slow, shitty, cumbersome weapon that, like, is basically WoW vehicle-esque. Just kill normal, like, mob spawns. Because they're normal mob spawns, but if you kill them without the hunting rifle, you know, you don't get loot from them. You have to kill them with the hunting rifle, Yulind.
NG's just busted.
It was,
The Cairo socks, I'll give you that. I want money to grow on trees. Noodle. Comfy. I focused on the life skills the day the beta came out, Lamau. There's a cutie who plays the game the way they enjoy. Yeah, but it's wrong. Yeah, that was... I'm kidding. Yeah, that was trading. That is literally all I did. Reminds me of the ship game I used to play. You want to play an explorer, a trade ship, or a pirate? In WildStar, when you made your character, it wasn't really the profession thing, but it was like, how do you want to, like, do a lot of the leveling in this game? Are you somebody that enjoys exploring? Do you like collecting lore? Do you like building stuff like a crafter and like building up a town? Or is all that boring to you and you just want to kill stuff? And so you would make an explorer, scientist, a pioneer, or a soldier. And so like 30 to 40% of your experience came from these quests of do them how, you know, your role. So if you were an explorer, you'd get a ton of quests that were like, hey, go plant banners at these crossroads, at these mountain peaks. Go to the bottom of this cave and like document it. If you were a scientist, you had to like scan all the stuff in the zone and find little lore pits or lore bits and like hidden stuff in caves. If you're a craftsman, dude, there was a lot of just like go around the map, killing enemies and collecting materials that weren't connected to professions, and then bring it back to town, and just using it to upgrade the town in some way will give you experience. And then soldier was just like, hey, there's a flag here at this place. Go defend a bunch of go defend the point from a bunch of enemies and kill shit, right? And it was just like literally how you wanted to get like 30% of your leveling done. Do those quests for it. Hi, Spy. It's not really profession related, but I really like that, you know, kind of choose what you do. I guess in video I would have liked, I would have liked the tradesman. In Ashes, I'm really looking forward to just getting a fast mount, going around.
The trading wasn't just the cart; it extended to your boat too. Like your end goal was like you got a ship and you would go from like port to port of the major cities in a fucking boat, trading and shit. It was cool.
Well, that ruins it for me. I don't want to be on a
What do
boat.
you
I want
mean?
to stay on land.
I don't think you realize how cool the boats were in that game.
Were they like the Arcade boats?
I know Arcade.
In Arcade, you'd buy a boat, and the ocean was like the lawless area, so that's where all the people pirating were and trying to kill each other's boats.
See, you know, the problem is BDO, the entire map was lawless. The second you leave a city, you could just get jumped.
Yeah, that sounds trash.
Which you know very well.
I don't like that.
Did you not get jumped while making walking videos?
No, not once. That's a thing?
Really? That's impressive. Oh, yeah. No, Yulind, the second you walk outside the city, you can just get murdered.
What the fuck, really?
Yes.
Why did I even agree to do walking videos in BDO? I thought I was safe on the roads.
No. No, anyone can flag themselves. It was notorious on our server outside the starting town. We had a fucking guy that would just be out there and we just kill fucking people.
Why did you guys let me make BDO videos? Why am I just finding out about this?
That's insane that you didn't know that. No. Like I would need fish from like areas outside of safe zones. So I would leave myself AFK fish for like 10 minutes to go make food and I'd come back and be fucking dead.
Why didn't
And
you
I'd look
tell
at the
me?
log and it's a player that just fucking beat the ever living shit out of me. Like I thought you would know. That's like the whole thing about the game.
I
Why do
literally
you
never
think
played
Diddy-
this game before. What are you talking about?
Why do you think Divi was complaining saying I ruined the game? I was a full defense build, Yulind, because I wanted to fucking ignore people doing
Cairo.
this stupid bullshit.
Literally, as per our conversations, can I make walking videos? There's some dangerous areas, but you should be fine if you stick to the roads. So I'll be safe if I stick to the roads? Yeah, there shouldn't be any monsters there. Cool, then I'm safe on the
Is that what
roads.
people told you?
That's what you told me.
No. You were done making video walking videos by the time I was coming around.
No. Because you were literally in stream with me when I did it.
No. I was not around yet. You had already made them.
You were there. You were literally there.
I don't think I was. It must have been very early at least.
It would have been early, but
I assumed you knew. That's like the whole thing.
No. Played Neverwinter. Not nice. That was trash. Because it's D&D. And so much fun. Even if it was pay to win. I was a broke high schooler.
And the
Saying-
worst part is,
Hold on. Saying I played
Okay.
Neverwinter, but not Nights because that was trash is crazy to me. Because I never heard anything good of Neverwinter, but I always hear people like Neverwinter Nights.
yeah, I was gonna say.
What were you saying?
I was gonna say in BDO, it was also the worst too, because people played this pussy ass class, Elon. It was like a lady with like a sword, and she had like a little like swingy blade on like a cloth, right?
Uh-huh.
I forget what the fuck it was called, but she could do this thing where she like Sanji style would start stepping up into the air, right? She would like skywalk up into the air and then fly away. And so literally these people play this pussy ass class and try to gank you, and the second you had any advantage on them, because if you hit V, you turn into like an orb, and you like were invuln for a couple seconds, and that was like on a 10-minute cooldown or whatever.
Yep.
They would do that and then fucking fly away. If you started to turn the tide in any reasonable manner while they were ganking you.
I never
And
had
that's
that
why
happen.
that's why I got the fucking flying horse and just chase people like that.
I don't like PvP games like that. Counterpoint, Cairo, silly. Takes Emerson enjoyment away from people. And they're nerfed by a player after leaving a safe area.
See, the
Immersion.
problem is I like world PvP as a concept. I think it's really cool. It's really great. Not a lot of games do it well, and especially now that I'm fucking older, I just don't have the time to fucking deal with world PvP.
Yeah.
As much as I think it's cool and I would enjoy it, like just getting ganked and having to waste fucking 15-20 minutes of my time getting back to where I was is like, oh man.
I've had that mindset long before I didn't have time. When I was like playing World of Warcraft 12 hours a day, you know, on a summer break or something, and it was like, I'm just out here to do my dailies, and somebody's like, I'm gonna gank you. It's like, what do you get from this? You get absolutely nothing. It's not like a fair fight.
Give a little bit of honor.
I don't think that
Oh,
mattered.
well, the
and,
level
like,
difference is big enough. You don't get honor.
Well, like, let's say it's Wrath of the Lich King. I'm doing my Ho Deer dailies, and a guy ganks me. That honor that he gets doesn't matter. Like, he needs arena points anyway. The honor is just like, it's nothing. And like, do you get the, oh, I bested him in Conquest, I proved I'm better? No. You ambushed him. You jumped somebody and had a clear advantage. This isn't like winning a one-on-one duel. It's just like, you just wanted to have the faction conflict roleplay, and like, waste their time. And that sucks. I think it's more just a kid with a magnifying glass torching the random ant for the funny. Basically. But the ant is a person. Right? When you gank somebody in a game, you're literally just wasting that person's time. And it's like, ah, this sucks. Actually, I wonder if there's a person out there who they attack people in PvP, but they sandbag intentionally. They try to make it as close as possible, and then lose on purpose. That way they're spreading the like joy of, dude, this guy jumped me, and he almost got me, I was down to 5% health, and then I fucking killed him, oh dude, get shit on! And he's just like, yeah man, take that confidence, take that ego boost.
Well,
You think...
Yulind?
Mm-hmm.
I know a point where you and I flip-flop on this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like stomps in MOBAs and such, because I'm like, oh wow, I just wasted the losing team's time. We, you know, the elo whatever fucked up, and we're paired against people that are vastly under us in terms of like where they should be in matchmaking. And I think it is bad that we stomped them, and I feel bad that we had to do that to them. And you're like, I like winning, yippee!
Well, okay, I don't like smurfing where it's like, I'm a diamond player and this person's been in the game for 2 weeks. Like, I don't like a stomp like that.
Smurfing.
But like, if we're the same elo, if we're the
That's
same
nothing,
rank,
but you just win the casual, and that happened.
right? But what I'm saying is like, if we're the same elo, if we've been matched together because the game is like these two are equivalent players, and then I stomp, that's not. I wasted your time because I'm just so much better than you. That's just in this game, I outplayed you. I read you like a book and I win this one. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm better always. That doesn't mean like you never stood a chance against me. That just means like the 2 or 3 things you tried, I read them all like a book and countered them. To me,
Yeah.
that's a stomp, but that's not like you're inferior, never, never have your head raised in my presence. It's like, I won this round. I like winning the round like that. Also 2 miles. If they're psychotic shithead that doesn't think your time is worth it, you're an answer them.
You know, one time I really enjoyed it, Yulind?
When?
I don't know if you were playing HOTS at this time. Do you remember when Overwatch had the cross promotion with HOTS where you could get the Oni Genji skin by playing Heroes of the Storm?
I was.
And casuals were just like, oh, it's free. I just get this shit on people.
I do remember that. And I
It
did
was so
play a lot
fucking
then.
good. Dude, you would just like you wouldn't even have to look at the other team. You would just see like a Muradin and you're like, oh, this is just a new player. This is a new player. No one fucking plays Muradin.
Dude, I was actually scared of Muradins. Because anytime you did see them in
did
ranked, it was like,
Muradin,
oh
yeah.
fuck, this is a Muradin player. Oh god,
Yeah.
nobody fucking plays Muradin except Muradin players. Oh
Slapped
shit,
around.
he's gonna haymaker me into his turrets. Oh god.
Get slapped in the team. Dude, my favorite was this. If it's any indication, my buddy that played Artanis in League of Legends, he was a Garen player. So this tells you the breed of individual. Literally spends the entire game trying to do like the Artanis dash swap, like behind tower shit.
Yeah.
Like always going for first blood, super aggro.
See, I like stomps that come from game knowledge and like outplaying somebody, right? And something that always resulted in a stomp for me was I would pick Nova as a counter pick. If they picked a tank that was very heavy armor, Nova had a spell or a talent at level 7, I think, called Armor Piercing Rounds. It made her auto attacks hit 250 times harder, but have a 3-second cooldown, and they reduce armor to -15. So, like, Garrosh, his armor was like the base 15 for tanks, and then he would get one for every percent of health missing. Up to the point, I think he could go up to like 70% armor, which was just like a shit ton of damage reduction, right? But Nova just removed him as a champion. Nova just made it so that, oh, he's at 50% health and has 65 armor. I hit him once. He has -15 armor now. It set your armor at -15. Which was so crazy strong. And it just hard countered Garrosh. And like, not every Garrosh player knew this. So like, if they saw, like, because this was, nobody ever took this talent for Nova, right? If somebody was playing Nova, they were playing her to like, target squishies. A tank player has never been like, oh god, I'm scared of the Nova. But in this exact situation, the enemy has a Garrosh tank, I pick Nova. Half the time they didn't even know what to do, and it's a stomp. Because their tank is just a wet paper bag, runs in, because you know what Garrosh wants to do. He wants to run in, he wants to flip you into his team, and then walk away and be like, haha, I took no damage. But like, he would just run in, get hit for 10% of his health, get set to 15 or -15 armor, and then just die in 2 seconds and fall over. Because without his armor, he's actually kind of squishy compared to other tanks. And they just didn't get that. And they would either keep doing it and like go 0-12, or they would just be afraid and be like, I don't know what's doing it, but I'm scared. I don't know what to do. And like, in that situation, that game knowledge diff, I feel good in that game knowledge diff. Not because I'm playing against somebody who's, you know, they've been playing for 2 weeks. But somebody who has, like, thousands of games under the belt. But I'm countering them. And I, the innovator, know the thing that they don't know. Man, I want to play HOTS.
My favorite thing, Yulind, was whenever I played Lily. Lily
Oh,
literally
God.
has 0 skill shots, so she can't unstealth Nova or Spiritual. So I would just follow them around and beast step on them because I couldn't unstealth them. God, the beginner characters in HOTS are like so fucking bad. Dude.
They're not, though. They're situational, because that's what HOTS was.
They're fine and situational for casual, but you would never see a Lily in like higher ranked.
Oh, yes, you would. Oh, yes, you would, dude.
As long as there were no stealth characters, I suppose, but otherwise, no. Well,
They
'cause Cups was
hard
also
countered.
fucking bad.
You didn't take cups.
Yeah. If you did a Water Dragon build, Water Dragon was good, but
Lily?
Cups being
So when the meta was like 2 healers or 2 tanks, Lily was one of the like top meta picks for a second healer. And you picked her specifically if the enemy had an auto attack champion. If they had
just build blind.
a Vala, if they had a Tychus, if they had a Illidan,
dude.
you took
Illidan
Lily as
was
your
my
second healer.
favorite.
And literally all she would do is she would get on her mount, she would run up close enough to the healer that they would be picked by one of her blinds, and she would dragon them to slow them. And she herself was pretty safe because of all her movement speed and her healing and the blinds. And like, the DPS would go in with her and just run that DPS down. And she just removed auto attack hyper carries. As a solo healer, I mean, if you saw that the enemy took no fucking interrupts or stealth, then it'd be like, I mean, I guess I can solo heal as Lily here and take cups, but she was a monstrous second healer.
You know how like my favorite thing while playing is Lily, because Illidan was also a new player crutch character, yeah. And so I would say to a degree.
The best player in the game I ever saw was an Illidan player that turned my intestines inside out.
Okay, well, my favorite at least, while playing Lily, you hear a fucking Illidan proc the hunt, and you just hear like, "I'm coming for you," and then you get hit, and it's just literally just you bitch slap him across the face with your little whirlwind, and he's doing nothing to you.
You know what my absolute favorite was?
Huh?
I don't remember his call out, but a healer I played a lot was Stukov. And if they played Illidan, I would just stand on the Illidan targets. And like, Stukov's whole healing thing was stick close to your team so the healing spreads. And you would hear, "I'm coming for you," and Stukov would be like, "Why don't you go over there?" and just push them back across the map.
The push. That's
It was
awesome,
so
yeah.
fucking funny.
Stukov's so fucking cool, dude. God,
He is.
Stukov's such a fun fucking character. I wish I played more Stukov.
Stukov was one of my better... He was my main healer until I got really good with Alex Straza. Alex Straza kind of took over.
My old bestie played Medivh and Stukov were his 2 mains.
Oh, God. Medivh? Stukov was like my safe healer, where it's like, if they have somebody that's going to get to the back line, I'm gonna play Stukov, because he's got the... I always took the sweep push. I almost never took the, like, single target push. But if they didn't have a way to get to the back line, I would play Alex, and she had a flower build that,
Oh, yeah.
she would heal with her Q, and that took 10% of her health, right? But then that would create a flower that if you pick that up, your next Q didn't take health. And so literally, you just keep picking up the flowers and spam with Q every 2 seconds. And it was such an obscene amount of healing that, like, you would just out-heal anybody. It was just like, how the fuck do you keep up with this healing? It's not mana-based. Honestly, the best way getting PvP done is in servers with plugins, where the loaderless PvP. If someone doesn't want a PvP, they can set themselves to a non-PvP player in Minecraft servers. The problem with that, Leon, that's the World of Warcraft system, War Mode. Most people are non-War Mode, and you can turn War Mode on to get 10% extra yields from like honor, reputation, gold, experience. There's a lot of incentives to have war mode on. But nobody does just because it sucks to get camped and it's just faster to level when you don't get ganked. A few people will turn on. I know Farisu plays with war mode on. I almost never do.
Yeah, I kind of don't like war mode. I don't know, because the fact of world PvP, I didn't necessarily enjoy the PvP itself, right? I like the dynamic it created. You know, you're going through classic and you're in fucking what's the fucking mountain
Hi,
area
Lunny.
in Kalimdor? Fucking the name's escaping me.
Stone Talon?
Yeah, Stone Talon. You're like in Stone Talon, it's all narrow in there, you know, like going through a lot of those areas, and you just see someone of the opposite faction coming towards you on the same road, and you're both like, oh fuck, deer in headlights, and like, you have this awkward stare down, you have to scoot around each other, like watching each other. I love shit like that, you know what I mean? I love the dynamic it creates from that perspective. The like actual PvP is whatever. I like the fun dynamic situations it would make.
See,
you know, it made the game feel so much more alive.
I like that stare down hallway. I enjoy that, like, we're in a tight hallway, oh shit, and just watching each other as you like sidestep, keeping an eye on each other and go each other's voice. That's fun. What's not fun to me is you get that once every 3 days, and for the past 3 days you've been like playing 10 hours a day and you're just on guard. You go into a cave, you save all your cooldowns, you kill one mob at a time.
Scary.
You kill something, you come around a corner, you see 2 dead bodies from monsters, and you're like, oh fuck, same faction as me or not? Same faction as me or not? I gotta find out, because like you're so on guard, you're so on edge, you're constantly looking over your shoulder. I fucking hate it. I'm fighting things as a hunter, I'm doing my rotation, and I'm just spinning my camera around so I can see the horizon in all directions to keep an eye for, like, alliance potentially coming toward me,
Dude,
right? I hate
hearing the fucking stealth noise, dude. Literally shit in your pants. You're like, oh no, it's happening. I'm dead.
See, I hate playing for hours and hours and hours on edge like that. And that's how I played until the end of Wrath of the Lich King. I switched to Wrath of the Lich King and it's just, oh, I don't give a shit anymore. I can just pull 10 mobs at once and use my cooldowns to AoE them down because I'm not gonna get jumped by a little bitch rogue. I see somebody's killed enemies. Who fucking cares? I'll go over here. I see, like, an alliance character and I just fucking high five, bro, and walk away. It's so much more relaxing. It's so much more chill.
I mean, it's super classic Andy statement, but I feel like classic was lightning in a bottle. The game was never gonna be like that ever again. Just due to the size of the world.
Due to the size, also due to the information, right? People have that shit so figured out. Like, most people in old classic 20 years ago did not have engineering for sappers.
Old classic compared to like new classic, it's like night and day. You know, like doing shit with people. Like you got, because I told you. The guild I was in, the ex I was dating at the time was like an old prog raider from like fucking classic BC, Wrath, etc. So it's like a guild of like old retirees. So we immediately had like people that had the warlock alts glitch in a fucking wall that would summon you places and shit.
Oh
you
god.
know? Like we had that shit. It would literally be like, yo, can I get a TP to so-and-so? And guy go, oh yeah, let me hop on my alt. And you get summoned and it's just a fucking orc in a wall, dude. It's a naked ass orc in a wall. No gear, just power leveled. Because they did that. They did like the ice mage fucking chaining to level a bunch of warlock alts so they could have portals around the world.
They really
we're talking that level of sweaty.
Oh, I know. Only 10% for risk of dying.
I help them.
It depends, Lenny. If you are on the popular side, let's say it's a server that's 20% Alliance and 80% Horde. If you turn on War Mode for Horde, you get a 10% boost. if you turn on war mode as Alliance, you get like a 30% boost. But, you know, good luck in the Sea of Horde.
You always want to plan a 50-50 server if you're ever interacting with PvP. As close to 50-50 as you can get.
Unless you just want the 10% boost and don't actually want a PvP.
I guess so.
I remember Lacey
I'm saying if you want like an actual experience.
Yeah.
related to war mode. Because it's not fun to be the 20%. It's not necessarily fun to be the 80%. Like, sure, you just get free 10% on top of everything, but
it's not
just
miserable.
If you want to actually PvP, you're not PvPing. You're just shit stomping people.
Now, the best experience is probably being like a rogue PvPer that you live for ganking people, and you can get away with being on the 20% side and just it's an all-you-can-kill buffet, baby.
Did you ever see? There was a I forget what server it was on. It was I think it was an RP PvP server. There was a guild of all undead rogues that would just go around in full groups of parties and like ganking people. Like they would find streamers with war mode on, and they would literally just 5 rogues pop out, fucking just like prison style shank this streamer to death that had war mode on.
Jesus. Did you ever see Did you ever play Terra and see the Zergs?
No.
I saw one. And they didn't see me, so I got away with it. But the 2 people questing in the area near me that were not near a bush, they just got washed over. It was really like, there were 2 people near the road, and I'm like kind of off the road in the trees, right? And these 2 people, the fucking like, I don't even know how many, just 50 plus Ellen. All Ellen, by the way. Zoom in on mounts. All of them dismount right on the people. You see the attacks go off. You see the attacks keep going off. You see the mounts come back up, and they're gone. Like 10 seconds, in and out. Murder so fast, and it was just like, me just there, just like, oh my god! And just hiding in the bushes like, are they gonna get me too? But they just didn't see me, I guess.
I told you my fucked up Red Dead story. That was another PvP thing I did.
Yeah.
I got slightly slighted by one thing you did, so I made you watch your horse leave his eyes before you.
You're so fucked for that. Trying to think, was there ever a fucked up thing? Oh, I can think of.
It was probably some kid, because they weren't talking over a mic.
Uh-huh.
And like, it was one of those things where it's just like a kid, haha, I'm in an open world game, punches this random person, right?
Uh-huh.
And I took that personally.
I think the worst thing I ever did PvP-wise. In Cataclysm, I had a rogue alt, and I would sit on the Tolbarad bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And so people would be going to the Tolbarad battleground to queue up. Like, literally, oh, Tolbarad is in 2 minutes. I'm queued. And I'd just be on the bridge. And as they're running across to go queue up, I distract them on the side they're closer to. And they fall down. And they'd fall into the water so they wouldn't die. But then they wouldn't have enough time.
Fucking way around.
They wouldn't have enough time to get up to the battleground so they wouldn't be able to queue. That's arguably worse than just killing them. That's like, this thing you wanted to do for the next hour? I said no.
That's pretty bad. I guess I should explain the horse story too. So, in Red Dead Redemption 2...
You're a dickhead!
Whenever you're... In Red Dead Redemption 2, whenever your horse goes down, there's an item called Horse Reviver you have to use to revive your horse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, they'll bleed out if you take too long. So I was just in a town, and, you know, this person just comes up and beats me, and I took it personally. I chased them down, and it's proximity voice. So this person's not talking at all, and I'm just, like, screaming and... well, not screaming, but I'm like taunting them over the voice, and like, come back here, you get back here. Like shit like that.
Uh-huh.
I follow them around. I eventually, and their horse was really cute. Like they had cute cosmetics on their horse and stuff like that. Like it had little bows on it and stuff.
Jeez.
And they were just like a cute little cowgirl was their character. This was obviously a console player. So, if you were a PC player, the sniper rifle has no bloom. It doesn't have like a hold your breath mechanic. It's pretty much a point and click adventure game. So this person, I kill them. Well, while they're riding their horse, I got an angle on them. I shot their horse in the face. They get flung off their horse. I shoot them in the head, and then I just hid in a bush, and they kept respawning and trying to get to their horse, and I just kept headshotting them. Like, you need to apologize over voice, or this horse is gonna die.
Jesus.
They just never said anything. They just kept trying, and I probably killed them, Yulind, unironically, like 15 plus times.
Oh my god.
They were like desperately just running at the end. Like they stopped trying to like shoot back at me, and they were just sprinting straight towards the horse at the end.
Maybe he's not there anymore. Maybe I can save the horse. Surely he got. Why? Why? That is so much worse than anything I ever did.
Hey, they started it. You
What
know,
if
genuinely, for all it could have been, it could have just been like they picked up their controller off the couch and hit a button on accident and fucking smacked me.
Yep.
And that caused this whole cacophony of events.
it could have been their mom came in and they turned around and accidentally pressed the button and turned back 5 seconds later and literally never knew it happened.
I just have this fucking. My character looked deranged too.
I don't doubt it.
What? It's like a maybe a 25% chance when I create a character in a video game, they're just gonna be like a meth head. So I had a meth head ass Red Dead character.
Yeah, sounds about right. You're both dickheads now, like watching the horse sink into the quicksand. But Kairo's the quicksand. Listen, Ganna. That distracting I did, that was like one time in one expansion over 20 years, okay? I feel like you can't hold that against me for all the nice stuff I did. And wow.
I do nice things as well. But I would lie if I wouldn't be that fucking guy that goes on like Among Us VR and terrorizes children.
Oh,
I would
absolutely.
absolutely do that.
100%.
Soundboards, Five Nights at Freddy's music.
God. We're at 3 miles.
What other games had?
We're at 3 miles.
I like this PvP topic. What other games had PvP? I'm trying to think.
Twitter's infamously known for ignoring all the nice things you do and attacking the one mean thing you did X years ago. Look, me being a monster is fine because I'm such a nice person. Who cares if I burn down the orphanage? If I also helped at the soup kitchen? Sure, Hobbit, sure. And if you burn down the orphanage, yeah, I don't think there's no amount of nice things that can justify it. But me, going like, tee-hee, and throwing a rock at somebody, not even killing them, just making them miss their cue for Ashran, or not Ashran, for Tolbrod, I don't think that's quite the same as burning the orphanage. I thought of something else I did. I thought of another evil thing I did. So I have been banned, suspended from WoW, 3 times. The 3rd time was a 24-hour suspension for impersonating a GM. And so what I did, I queued for Altered Valley. All 40 of us on Horde. We're waiting at the gate. We're waiting, you know, the 2 minutes for the battleground to start, right? And I type in /E has reported you AFK. You will receive no honor for this battleground. Type /AFK to remove your AFK status. And like 15 people dropped from the battleground. Because if you're AFK in a battleground, you instantly get kicked. And so like 15 people saw, oh, I gotta type in /AFK. They do it and they get kicked from the battleground. And apparently a few of them reported me. And I got suspended like 30 minutes later. I was like, yeah, that's impersonating a GM. This is a 24-hour suspension. I was like, I don't really think that's impersonating a GM, but okay. I've never played that way. Casual player with a casual attitude. When it comes to the tabletop RPG, I'm gonna blow up the kingdom. What if they were evil orphans? You know what? I did that comparison as a joke. You're just like, hold my drink. I did some heinous shit. Chicken butt, that's fucked up, fellow Frank. That's funny. I've also seen the Slashy has looted gold from at T. Yeah. Yeah. I had a friend that was... Okay. So, back in Classic WoW, if you typed a really long message, subsequent lines weren't indented at all. So, what you could do is you could type in a message, and then type in enough spaces, and it would start the second line. And so I had a friend who would do the thing where it'd be like, you know, hey guys, I hope you're all having a great day. Space, 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 space. Bracket, guild. Bracket, parentheses, player name, parentheses, colon. Wow, I fucking hate Cairo. He's such a piece of shit. I wish he would just die. And it would look like someone else said it, but it was really just the second line of text from the first person. He would do that shit all the time. And like, people like him, I watched it happen. I watched he would do that, and then like 2 weeks later, the patch comes out that's like, yeah, that's not a thing anymore. You can't do that anymore. And I was like, you're the reason. People like you are 100% the reason. Just made some goulash with hash browns. 10/10 strongly recommend. Thought of destroying someone else's immersion for my own gratification feels wrong to me. I don't know the person I'm playing with. I would never want to do it now. As a kid, when I didn't know better, I from a pretty early age picked up on, you know, I wouldn't want that to happen to me though. And so like, the last time I got suspended was Classic WoW. All 3 of my suspensions were Classic WoW. And that's when I was like 14 to 15. I am tired and sweaty. What some notes that I have for you guys? We did post Heaven's Ward with Cairo yesterday. They're halfway through 3.2.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They watched our boy in blue get stabbed.
Yeah.
They watched the poor girl get shot. They watched the Thancred cutscene.
Shot. Oh, you mean the bitch on the
Yeah.
wall.
The bitch that poisoned you.
I thought you were talking about the kid that got thrown off a building. I'm like,
No.
they got thrown off a building.
No. 1415 Lena was... Can't say that actually. We we saw one of I'm not gonna say it's the greatest Thancred cutscene, because he has a lot of fucking good ones. Anytime that, like, the Warrior of Light should be fighting somebody, fucking Thancred is the stand-in, because they're like, we don't know what fucking weapon you're using. We're just gonna have you, have Thancred do the fight for you. So, like, the Warrior of Darkness and Thancred, just fucking going at it. Meanwhile, Cairo in the background, ooh, ah, my head, ooh, doing fuck all. That's something that I wish they did. I wish they took the roles and, like, had maybe, like, a scripted fight for each of the 5 roles. And, like, for that scripted fight, put the animations in. Granted, I know that's a shit ton of effort compared to just have a Thancred fight him. But I think it'd be fucking cool if, like, if you're a tank, you fucking, like, go after the Warrior of Darkness and just hold his attention while a lot of the other Warriors of Darkness are shooting at you. And you're just fucking, like, blocking or taking all of it. And then, like, if you were a magic DPS, you're just fucking casting all over the place and, like, they're dodging your attacks. If you were a ranged DPS, you're, like, mobile as shit and running around while shooting attacks off, and it's basically like a Matrix shootout where it's more dodging than hitting. That shit would be so cool! Yeah, I wish they had BLM scripted, so I can just cast nuke on whoever tries to step up. The other class has a cool fight. I have Firefall in your upper intestines. Also, like, this is a lot of 14 walks. What was the last video we had? I don't know. Admittedly, Hobbit, I was gonna just not call attention to it.
Oh.
I don't need to worry about Cairo seeing the zone. Hobbit, I figure you've been here. At this point.
Why do you not need to worry about me?
Because you're not watching the stream.
I guess not.
You probably have it open,
I'll
but...
like, look over and read chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in the zone right now.
Oh, this is Dawn Trail. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Dawn Trail. Don't look.
No?
Don't look. Yeah, you know, it's totally Dawn Trail. Don't look.
I just know I've seen the goofy elephant people before. I've seen them in, like, Twitter and memes and stuff.
I'm in this zone right now. We love the elephants. We love one elephant in particular. Dude, I think that'd be so rad. Like, just imagine you encounter the Warriors of Darkness, and you're playing Dark Knight, so you just fucking charge forward and, like, clash with the Warrior of Darkness. And then he, like, smirks at you and jumps back. And the Black Mage fucking, like, does a big explosion on you. And then a bunch of, like...
It's so fucking lame.
Fucking shut up. What? My idea?
No, the Warrior of Darkness. He's just fucking John Final Fantasy, dude.
He's literally you! Whatever. Whatever, you're dumb. You clash with the axe guy. He jumps back. The Black Mage does a big explosion on you. The Arrow Girl shoots a bunch of attacks at you. And then, like, the dust settles, and you're just, like, still fucking there. And then, like, they go back to it. Like, the axe guy starts attacking at you. But then, like, you, I don't know, knock him down or something. And the tank guy that's going for your backline, you just fucking shoulder tackle him and, like, intercept him from attacking your backline. That would've been fucking rad. That'd been like, dude, this rules. Give a setup like that where you get to really fucking shine in your role. And that would've been rad. That's the thing I was talking about with possible spoilers when you watch the Heavensward trailer. Because I was like, why is the Warrior of Darkness everywhere? Then you told me that's just the default Warrior of Light looks like. Yeah. Well, okay. You were supposed to see the cutscene where you look like that for A Realm Reborn and Heavensward before you meet the Warrior of Darkness. He's lame. He's you doesn't mean he isn't lame. Well, so Cairo plays a little fucking blue-haired Lalafell. So they see the Warrior of Darkness and they're like, that's not me. That's just a dude. But canonically, he's supposed to look exactly like you. For redacted reasons.
It's good to know now. But he really does just look like John Final Fantasy, so...
Yeah. Yulind play
I
a
don't know, they
pink-haired
do the
character?
trope. They do the
course.
trope of what you do, and they just like don't tell you everything.
Well, it's something that you're supposed to know. Because you've seen the Warrior of Light in the 1.0 cutscene, in the Realm Reborn 2.0 cutscene, in the Heavensward cutscene. Like, you've seen this guy, and you're like, oh, that's me? He's doing all the stuff that I have done. So, like, that's canonically the Warrior of Light. And they stated, this is, like, the canon Warrior of Light look. Obviously, when you play, it's what you look like. But across media, if you see this guy, the Warrior of Light, and then you see this character in game that looks like that, and you're like, hold up, what? Hi, Archangel. That is the experience people are supposed to have, because you're supposed to have seen this guy for 6 years prior. You're supposed to have, like, well, not 6 years. I guess 4 years. You're supposed to be like, I have fucking seen this guy a lot. What the hell? That ain't me. And then he's like, we're the Warriors of Darkness. And you're like, really? And then Kryl looks at you and goes, Warriors of Darkness? Really? I thought you'd laugh more at that, by the way. I thought you'd be like, Warriors of Darkness, John Final Fantasy is so lame. And then Kryl would say that, and you'd be like, thank you! Actually, it's Clive Final Fantasy, not John. Okay.
Collide.
I love talking about Redacted because of not spoiling people around. Yes, Leia. My Warrior of Light is as close to this hair as I can get. It is pink with white highlights. It is a very basic character creator. And so, I can only do so much. I couldn't make a boy. I've tried to make boys in Final Fantasy, and they all look too manly. They're too broad, they're too muscular. And so I had to make a girl with a flat chest. We're not at beach day yet? We're 3,000 short, guys. If you want beach day tomorrow. Your monk was kind of cute, though. My monk? Oh. That's... If you're talking about in Final Fantasy, they all look like that. Like, I only have the one character. If you're talking in World of Warcraft, I'm like, huh? I don't think I've played my monk except for the core and dire brew stuff for like 5 minutes. Hi, Ming. Community challenge met. Thank you. Non-FF? Yeah, so... The outfit I meant? Sorry, I can't pay taxes. Saving for Chibi-Lin. Was 1,752, not 3K. Well, when I said that, it said 166K raised of 169. And then... And then... What did Ming put in? I think Ming put in 2,000. Because it says Ming has contributed 10,000, and then, Lunny, you put in 1,200. Throws a hot can of tuna at you, catch. What the fuck? I know, right? I'm so poor. Bum 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 bum. Alright, I'm starting to feel it. I'm definitely starting to feel the tired. The sweaty. I talked too much shit yesterday. We did 12 incline the whole way yesterday, and I was like, I didn't feel anything. Now, I am dripping sweat. I have 3 cans of hot tuna. What the fuck? Why do you have 3 cans of hot tuna? Who just has that? Why? Hot pepper tuna. And fox oil like tuna? Okay. Alright. I need a drink. Also hot as in warm, not spicy. I don't know why, but I did assume that. I was thinking like the gross, bad smelling like warm tuna that makes you be like, ugh, not spicy. So you're saying a week of incline is your level of badassness? A week? What do you mean? He was getting sweaty. Deploying portable Yulind. No, Ganna. The way characters work in Final Fantasy is you don't have a set class. You can just change classes whenever you want. So I have my character Yulind Lum, which is a scholar, and a summoner, and a dancer, and a monk. Those 4 classes are maxed at 100. And then it has White Mage at 67. It has, Warrior at like 78. It has Astrologian in the 50s, I think. Sage at 70, I think? Because it starts there. Owie, it's so hot. I can't open it. Hehe, Lum. Lum is a name I started using in Wrath the Lich King. It refers to Lum runes from Diablo 2. Because those are the pretty ones that have the snake on them. And they kind of have a pretty name. Zod. That's a, like, not a gross name, but it's not a cute name, right? Time to use a combat knife. Oh my god, I'm tired. I'm sweaty. I went to the store this morning. I had run out of chocolate milk Thursday. And so I meant to go to the store yesterday morning. And I just forgot to set an alarm, so I didn't. And then... Am I tracking way off? I think my tracking is way off. I just didn't have chocolate milk yesterday. Wait, I need to... Wait. That looks like it's in a good spot. And so do those. Calibrate. Okay. Back on the treadmill. I met a hunter named Lum once. Helped him fight an angry monkey and a pissed boxer. Chocolate milk, stares Gib. No, it's mine. Nar. Haven't drank any chocolate milk for 6+ months. I didn't drink any for a long time. But lately, I'm like, okay, I'm limiting myself to 1 glass of milk a day. I don't fucking care if it's whole milk or chocolate milk. Or, no, I do. I'd rather have chocolate milk. So if I'm only having 1 a day, fuck it, I'm gonna have some chocolate milk. And, yeah, that's kind of like my reward for doing a walk. If I was drinking 5 gallons a week, there'd be a massive difference between whole milk and chocolate milk. But 1 glass a day, the difference of like 60 calories.
Hello.
Hi, welcome back.
Thank you.
I normally drink the entire 1 liter carton at once. What's up, Pyro?
I'm so excited for Hyperfunk.
Yeah? Hi, Brown! I drank chocolate milk for the first time in a decade Tuesday. It made my stomach very upset. I limit myself to 1 gallon a day. God, I wish. 10 spoons, not 10 cups. Hi. What were you saying?
Play something like that?
I don't remember Hyperfunk.
It's a sequel to Bomb Rush.
Oh, is it? So it's the one that looked like Okay.
Or Jet Set Radio. Yeah.
I don't really want to. The good boy that deserves a reward.
They're cool.
Hot tuna
It's one of those
burns.
games where it's like you buy it for the OST and you stay for the video game.
Yeah. I actually did buy the Jet Set Radio OST. I have that. Never played the game, just like the OST. I watched Smug play Bomb Rush.
Yeah, honestly, like Jet Set's a bit outdated. I would just say, like, if you wanted to get into that style of game, I would say just play Bomb Rush at this point.
Yeah,
It's so good.
Bomb Rush rules.
Well, because Jet Set's just roller skating, and then Bomb Rush has bicycles, skateboard, and roller skating, and just like parkour.
Yeah. My ex used to drink a lot of chocolate milk. I need to prepare it for her. So since she wanted to lose weight, started to use less chocolate. Only for her to put even more than before. Oh no. Yeah, I used to drink 5 gallons of milk a week. And then I kind of plateaued at like 170, 180 pounds from walking. And so we started counting calories. Or no, we cut out milk except for 1 glass a day. And then after that, we started cutting calories. We got down to 140, but... God, I wish I could just live on milk again. Jet Set Radio is Arcadian fucking CBT difficulty. Jet Set Radio Future is an all-time classic but stuck on Xbox. Super Monkey Ball stream win?
Yeah.
Fucking never.
Jet Set Radio Future is better, but yeah, Yulind, it's unironically stuck on Xbox. It has never gotten re-released on anything else.
Not even like an emulator?
Well, it's a 360 game.
Oh. I don't know what that means for terms of
so
emulation.
you have to deal with the what the fuck is it called? It's not good.
Xbox emulation is ass?
Yeah, and 360 emulation is dog shit. So it's basically unplayable.
Gotcha. The game lagged in parts on original software. There's one form of milk that's good for you? Yeah, Ganna? Original hardware, I mean. We are at 3.92. We are almost to 5. Well, we're almost to 4. And then we'll be 1 mile short of 5. I just realized I never checked how 360 emulators go, only PS3. Didn't know they were rather bad. I don't know dick about emulators. The few times I have tried to emulate games, typically for a stream game, I have someone help me, and they're just like, get this emulator, get this ROM, click this here and put that there. And even then it's like, a little scuffed. For the most part it's gone well. The only one that didn't work was Sunshine. Mario Sunshine we tried to play for a day, and that just said no.
It didn't want to work. Yeah, you could just play the GameCube version. It's just nice to have the HD assets.
What did I play instead of Sunshine?
Didn't you just play Sonic fucking Adventure 2?
I think I did. I think you're right. 4 miles. We're at 4 miles. What zone do we get next? Please don't be Final Fantasy again. I like Final Fantasy zones, but I want a new thing. Okay. More Final Fantasy, I guess.
Hey, I know this one though. It's okay.
You do know this one.
I looked over when you said more Final Fantasy, which I'm like, I shouldn't have done that.
This one? This is one of the first Final Fantasy zones I did, because I started with Heavensward zones. And, I learned a lot of music tricks later on. But, like, what I used to do is I would record the raw video, the raw music, right? And so you would get fate sounds and just breaks in the music. And this zone in particular was fucking awful for the music. It'll play its song for like 2-3 minutes, and then it'll just stop. It won't play anything for 2 minutes. And then it'll come back and play music for 2-3 minutes. And later on what I did was I would either loop the music with a mod that like lets you control the music way more. Or I would play a song. No, I wouldn't do that because I would still get fates. I would just play the song and stand in a spot for like 5 minutes, record that, and then isolate that as like my own wave file on my computer of that soundtrack. And it was so much effort. I hated it, but I love the results because you didn't have the fucking breaks in the music like this. It just sounds like this until we get to the stone path down there. I don't know why Xbox
How much
emulation.
further do you have?
We are at 4.06. This video is, I think, 39 or 32 minutes, but we're not going to go the whole thing.
At 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why Xbox emulation is so bad. Basically just a computer, but supposedly no one cares about it, so no one bothers to really develop it. Vote skip, vote queue. What the fuck?
What really is there worth emulating on 360? Like, there's few and far between, like fucking, you know, Jet Set Radio Future, but like Halo's, we have the Master Chief Collect. Like, there's nothing like big exclusive wise that you can't get.
Yeah. Mech Assault Lone Wolf, har har. You ever play the Mech Assault games?
No.
I played.
I've never played them.
I only played Lone Wolf. Anytime I bring that up with a Mech Assault fan, they go, "Oh, you played that one? Oh, dude, I'm sorry." And I'm like, "What? Was it the bad one?" They're like, "Dude, it's the one we wish wasn't one." And it was like, "Damn." Oh my god. There's just like... I'm so sweaty. Hi, Sappy. How are the two orange cats doing today? Hey. I'm like a snowball white cat. This one, they're orange. This one's an orange cat. And Sappy, you're like... Your cat. Are you not an orange cat? At least we agree on Cairo being orange. True.
Oh, like an orange cat? What?
Yeah. Like one of the weird crazy ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am not orange. Are you like black cat? White? Brown? Yulind is a Scottish fold. I'm unfamiliar with what a Scottish fold is.
Oh, Scottish Fold. It's the ones with like the little floppy ears.
Oh.
Like the ones with like the round head and then like the ears are just like completely flopped.
Mm-hmm. Norwegian forest cat. Lamau, all orange cats share one brain cell. I'd take care of like 5 feral orange cats. Hi, non-dairy. Snappy wave. Cairo eats lasagna? Hi, Logitech.
I'm not Garfield. I'm just an orange cat.
All orange cats are Garfield.
Who the fuck okay, who doesn't eat lasagna? Okay, you know what? Who doesn't fucking like lasagna? Yulind, I'm gonna stab you if you say you don't like lasagna.
I like lasagna. I actually do.
Yeah, it's just cheese, sauce, and noodles. Like, it's literally just carbs and cheese. Like, there's no way you can dislike it.
Hell yeah. Lasagna is a cake.
It's probably like the most complex, like basic bitch food. I feel like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I actually learned recently how difficult it is to make. I was like, how come we don't have lasagna more often? And my mom was like, because it takes 4 hours to make, dude. I was like, 4 hours?
4 hours? Yeah, exactly.
This wasn't microwaved? Oh! And she's like, I'm gonna stab you.
I would fucking stab you if you tried to make a microwave lasagna.
Hi, fishy.
Monstrosity.
Welcome.
The best part about lasagna is that, like,
the noodles on the top get like a little, almost like a little crispy, and you get a little crispy crunchity to them.
I'll
like
disagree.
The edges
No,
with
no,
the cheese.
I don't like any crispiness in my lasagna. There's a feral orange cat around my house that I feed, but he never meows and just hisses at me, Lamau.
You're gonna get like stabbed if I take you to New York. You're gonna have like a New York pizza slice. You'd be like, yeah, but why is it like crunch on the bottom? That sucks. You're just gonna get stabbed by a New Yorkian.
New Yorkian. You're gonna get stabbed for that one. Lasagna is a pizza, non-dairy gets it. Pat, pat, pat. I love the cube rule of food. Fish. Blush, space fish, pat. I'd make Yulind lasagna if Yulind wants lasagna.
Hi,
Comfy.
fishy.
It's the amount that Garfield eats, though. I vaguely remember someone calculating the cost. It was the hundreds of thousands. I like a crispy top and gooey inside. I just like gooey and melty the whole way through. I like the crispy top and gooey inside. Well, why do I have to fold this? I want pizza, not a sandwich. Yulind moments before disaster. Hi, Kyra. Love, love, love. 4.3. We're almost there. We're almost there. Space fish, they were mean to me again. And they put me at 12 incline. For the second day in a row. Trogdor is being a bully. Yulind's either a Scottish Fold or a Maine Coon. You think I'd be a Maine Coon? I am petite.
Yulind would not be a Maine Coon.
There's no way I could be the big cat. Yulind's not Maine Coon energy. Yulind used taunt, ignore him. Why are your lasagna sheets getting crispy? Should be covered in cheese that gets a little crispy shell to it.
You'd be like an ugly little fluffy cat an aristocrat woman would hold.
True! But take out the ugly part. I would look grumpy. I think I would often look grumpy.
Yeah, that's what I meant by ugly. I meant like the resting bitch face you get with some cats.
Yulind has fluffy, soft energy.
Like grumpy cat grumpy.
Mm-hmm. Also, there are microwave lasagna that are at least okay these days. Mm-hmm. I am so tired. But we're almost to Lidlshire. It's right there.
Lidlshire.
Yeah. You just got there. What do you mean?
Yildashire?
Yeah, Dillyshire.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's fun to say it differently each time. And somebody goes, what the fuck did you just say? Idleshire. Funnily enough, Yulind probably just falls under domestic short hair. I'm gonna go enjoy a cup of milk. Chocolate Mary, be back. Okay. Because everyone goes idle there. Noodles are just bread in a different form. You got tomato and cheese, it becomes a pizza. Yeah. I don't remember how old I was when I learned that. But like every country just has a carb filler. For a lot of Western countries it's bread. For a lot of countries it's like noodles. For a lot of Asian countries it's rice. It's just they have their like filler food. And not fillers in it's bad, but lasagna's pizza. Yours are just bread in a different form. You got tomato and cheese becomes pizza. Hug. I read that twice. 4.4. That's like 15 more minutes? Potato. I guess it would be potatoes for a lot of places, wouldn't it? Oh my god, non-dairy. I'm so tired. Non-dairy? You do a lot of cooking and baking. And you know a lot of health fitness. I get these protein bars. I want to replace them with like protein cookies that don't have a lot of sugar. But like, I
Yulin's
need a
gonna
decent
bake?
recipe for these. Yes, you're only gonna break. I like to go to visit Chloe and Zoe. Pat. I was going to make some with like protein powder, peanut butter, and banana. But like, I didn't want to buy the banana myself, so I was just gonna steal one from my parents. And then they stopped getting bananas. So I'm like, oh, so I'm just sitting on peanut butter and protein powder. Your BM chug half
Buy
gallon of milk.
one banana. You can go up to the bunch of bananas, Yulind, take one off, and buy just one banana.
No! Speaking of bread variants, I have leftover churros to snack on. Oh, churros sounds so fucking. Hi, Keo. I could, but like,
That was so sad.
what?
I went to fucking Taco Bell the other day, and like I ordered like a churro thing, and they're like, yo, you're gonna have to wait 10 fucking minutes for these in the drive-thru. I'm like,
He's not.
man, I'm not fucking doing that. Just they're like, is it okay if we replace it with these like Cinnabon donut things? I'm like, sure, whatever. And then they coom in your mouth, and it was an unpleasant experience.
Wait, that sounds
Like,
awesome.
It tastes. Okay. There's a word I want to say.
Just make protein peanut butter cookies and sweet with honey. Non-dairy, you say just make. You gotta understand, for me, you're saying, okay, here's how to draw the owl. Draw the circle, now draw the rest of the owl. I've never baked before. What I'm asking you, non-dairy, is like, could you maybe give me a recipe that has those two things and like, maybe adds one or two other easy ingredients? And give me like the, do this. Estimation not ordering ahead on the app. Well, that's what they did, Safi. And then when they got there, it was like... Wait, did you order ahead on the app, or was it when you got there? Arrow? Did you order ahead on the app? Or is it when you got there?
Oh, no, yeah, it's well, when you order ahead on the app, they don't prepare it there. Like, it's one of those you pull in and then they make it when you get there.
So you ordered
Like,
ahead
you
on
don't
the
have to
app.
tell them your order. Like I ordered ahead on the app, I get there and I go, I have a mobile order for yada yada.
He's not answering the question, guys.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look it up when I'm back at my PC. Look up B. Dylan Holly's peanut butter cookies. It was 2 ingredients. Rest of the fucking owl. Have you not heard that example, Gana? It's a like tutorial artist be like, here's how to draw a simple and easy but very elegant looking owl. Draw a circle for the head. Step 2, draw the rest of the owl. And it's like, motherfucker, there were 57 steps you skipped. Weird, all the restaurants near me have it ready at the time they tell you.
Savvy, you're expecting no offense, but this is Taco Bell. This isn't like a local place.
It's also Taco Bell, Ohio. Like, let's be real here.
Alright, motherfucker.
Yeah, Taco Bell, Jack in the Box. Draw the rest of the fucking owl. I've heard of the subreddit only. Carl's Jr. Alright, that was Lilyshire. Back to the Dravanian Highlands. They'll give me a time when I go there? Kinda sounding like it is an Ohio thing, Cairo.
No, it's Taco Bell. What do you mean?
Well,
just go
Safi's
there.
Taco Bell
It's a-
has that.
It says, let us know at the fucking drive-thru when you're here.
Ohio? Ohio isn't real, honey. It is real. And it's
It
not as
doesn't
bad as
have
people
that.
think it is.
You do not get a time from the fucking Taco Bell app.
So you're calling Safi a liar. What the fuck?
Yes, I am calling Safi a liar.
That's fucked up, Cairo. I'm ready to be done walking. I'm ready to be done walking. So you're saying Cairo isn't real? Have you lived anywhere except Ohio?
Yeah, I live in Pennsylvania, in Missouri.
You lived in Missouri?
I was
forgot
born in Missouri.
What the fuck? Ew.
What? What the fuck? This guy, dude. It's a literally just ask question. Cairo gives response. Ew. Like it can literally be anything. Like,
Did you have a good day today? Yeah, I had a great day today, Yulind. Ew. Why'd you word it like that? What the fuck?
this is what it is.
I was born in South California. Moved to North California, like Redwood Forest. And I think my parents are trying to get back to a place like that, but not in California. They want their backyard to be a cleared square where the fence line is like 100-foot tall trees. From there, we then moved to Colorado for 2 years. And then California, between San Francisco and Sacramento for 10 years. This house on the Lake of Missouri for 5. Texas for 8, and that was in 2 different houses in the apartment. And now back to this Missouri house for 3. So I've lived in California the most, right? That was 10 plus 6, 16 years. Texas was 8. Missouri is 8. Oh, Missouri's actually just past Texas in, like, second longest. I gotta be here 8 more years if I was to overtake California for longest. And, it's looking like North Carolina soon.
You visit Oscar.
Sure. You can't just call Sapphire a liar? A liar? That's spelling my god.
The battle of the Twinks.
Oscar would win.
Isn't that insane?
What?
It's all the fat fucks we know that are twinks.
Here's the thing. Half of them.
Oscar's a twig and Siri's a twig. Did you know that? Both of them are.
Oh, twigs. I thought
Like
you were saying
ser-
twinks, like femboys.
They are. Well, yeah,
Yes.
but they're like tiny.
Yeah.
Both of them.
I never would have known that. Hi, Farisu. I never would have known that because the first time I saw Asuka was the Hex Maniac avatar. I saw them in that for weeks, and then just one day they showed up in their like standard femboy outfit. I was like, what the fuck? Huh? He can do that? Fuck. But it's cute.
Yeah, you could do that
trees
too.
suck when they fall over. Yeah. I have the perfect property out here you should move to,
If you
LOL.
lock the fuck in, you could do that.
Well, I'm already doing that. Wait, are you talking about the model, or?
Yeah, I'm saying you could
Okay.
you could rock both a femboy and a cute like booth babe.
I do not want to be the Triple Z Cup booth babe. I'm a giraffe. I don't trust that last emote. I trust non-dairy. If I was to get kicked out of my house, or rent was to become like $1,000 a month here, unironically, non-dairy is the first person I would go to be like, I need a place to live. Can I stay with you for a year, potentially longer? What do you want me to pay for rent? Unironically, non-dairy is who I go to first. Imagine being a twig. Stereo. North Carolina's like 2 or 3 hours away walking. Oh, twig is short? Thought I was skinny, I was really confused. A little bit of both, mostly skinny. Mama's stomach isn't really fat, mostly organs. Hey, Yuli, send you my PB cookie recipe. Okay. We're at 4.85. How much of this video do we have? I could potentially finish this video out. We're at 10 more minutes. I'm not gonna finish it out. Fuck that. Fuck that, I don't want to finish it out. Oh god. There's a few things I remember from this video. The music going in and out because I wasn't using the mod. We go through Idleshire, and there's a super cute Viera at the very end, right in front of the dungeon portal. Safi! We watched game trailers Thursday. There was a game that looks like Stardew Valley / Animal Crossing. But we were calling it a fake game. Because it doesn't really show any gameplay, and it just looks too good to be true. It was like Animula. Have you heard of it? I had the space. I'd let you have my living room. I don't want a living room. I'd want a room. I want a door that I can close.
Oh, you want a dead room? I getcha.
Yeah, I want a dead room. Obviously, that's the opposite of a living room, and I don't want a living room. Aniwa? Animula. Animula. I was wondering if you've heard of it. It looks fake as hell. What was that one game? Days Gone? Or something that looked really good?
Game?
Yeah. It looked really good, and then it came out and everything was lies and just trailer CGI and bullshit.
It was like, yeah. A lot of it was trailer CGI, but from what I understand, it was like a solid, like, 6.5, 7 out of 10.
What? The actual
Like,
fuck are you talking about? It was so bad it got shut down in 2 weeks and Steam refunded it.
Oh, you must be talking about something else though. That's not Days Gone.
It was Days something. Hi, Global.
Because Days Gone is definitely still on Steam.
Wow.
Hi, Dore.
Bark, 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 bark.
Oh, that's awful with the
say-
barks in time going side to side.
Yeah, Days Gone is 92% positive on Steam, Yulind.
Then it's Days something.
Daisy.
What was the game, Dory? That was like the crafting survival game that would look too good to be true, and it was all CGI, and it
Whoa.
got canceled after like 2 weeks and refunded.
Oh.
I like this. Turn your cloning on. I like this.
Oh, don't worry. Wait till you get the point of view of this avatar.
Ah.
Oh wait, you're in Dusky.
Yeah, I'll be in VR later. So.
What was the name of that game? I know what it was because it was like.
I know it has
clearly a
days in the
scam
name.
Game.
I know it has days in the game, or days in the name. And so when Kyra was like Days Gone, I was like, yeah, that sounds right.
No, you literally said Days Gone.
Oh
Don't
my
put that
God.
on me.
Oh my god, I don't care.
I'm putting it on you, Cairo. It's your fault. Yeah, I remember that game because it had like it. Oh, I don't know the name of it though. Because it was like
Daisy?
it
Not
was
Daisy.
a zombie survival. It was, and it had like had no one. It was like it had a huge open world, quote quote.
Yeah.
And no one put like it was empty. And it took like hours of gameplay by the time people found one zombie.
It also
Oh,
was
I
like,
remember this game.
it also just
know
had
why.
I
like,
think I know what you're talking about, but yeah, no, that's not Days Gone.
it had a bunch of like, just lies in the trailer. Like they showed one trailer that was like, we've got crazy mud physics. And it showed a Humvee like driving into a muddy river and the mud like being pushed to the side and leaving realistic mud tracks. It was like, holy fuck. No game has ever put that much attention to detail in mud. And then it was like, when you actually got to that same river in the actual game,
The day before.
maybe?
A,
I got distracted and went to 5.1.
the day before. Let's see.
It was canceled and Steam refunded it, like full refund. Also, the camera's over here. Am I in the ground? Yeah, I am. Okay. Move that here, that here, that here. Who the fuck is this? Pause that. Bring this music back. Honeywell, okay, then I'd take the living room. You can have my room. No! I want somebody with an extra room so that both of us have a room. Kitty, I'm gonna pet him. Pat. I've not seen or heard of this, but it looks scary. Is that a dinosaur? It is! It is a Dory. I pet Dory. You're mentioning a motorcycle zombie game? Yeah, you did. Daisy, Bun Bun, Bean Bee. I know Cairo had gone. Come back, Cutiro. Okay.
I remember the game now. I looked up a video of it. I remember it. It was like an open world, like fucking Dying Light-esque game that just had fucking nothing in it.
What was the name of it?
The day before.
The day before? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Gasland, Gaslight Queen, Seeker of Low Fam's Throne, Light of the Gassy Kirby's, fan of full expansion Kirby. Seeker of Low Fam's Throne? The fuck?
That's Low Fam's alternate account.
Don't need Low Fam's Throne. Got my own.
Probably puts like egg laying assistance on there or something. I don't know. What do birds put on their throne?
You know he doesn't, because he's like, I don't lay eggs. Birds don't lay eggs because it's a mythical bird or something. So it's more mammal. They don't lay eggs. And we're all like, what is bro talking about?
Bro, you lay eggs. We get it. You don't gotta be shy about it.
Oh shit. Did you see what paper is playing?
Whoa! Oh, fuck. I'm so tired, though. Otherwise, I would join.
Go join and just play from VR anyway.
Oh, but I have to do the jank-ass controller setup.
Yeah, and it'll be worth it, because then you'll be in VR cuddling, and you'll be, doing the thing.
I don't even remember. Yulind, I don't even remember my control binds. It was some awful jank shit.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I'll-
Hi, Kumi.
I'll just invade paper.
Day before launch, though, it wasn't canceled. I miss Lofa, Icy, Gaslight, Burb, Kumi, Honey. Pretty sure people played it for 4 days before it got shut down. I'm not saying it didn't launch. I'm saying whatever game that it was, which I already forgot the name of, launched, was so bad and just an entire, like, scam that everybody refunded and Steam refunded it. That's some weird bird. But Yulind can be an egg layer if he wants. I need to get back on my Silk Song grind today. The day before? Okay. Crackers. You guys wait here. Ugh. I am obstructed. You cannot see me move my trackers. Oh my god, guys. I didn't have chocolate milk yesterday, and I was like, fuck, this stinks. And today I do have it, and I'm like, more excited than I should be for chocolate milk. Icy, why are you staring at me like this? Right here. My boots in the ground. Be a little. Tired. I don't feel so good after eating the insulation. Why won't he let me eat anything else? I'm like, you can eat whatever you want. There's so much stuff outside, Global. You don't have to eat the insulation. I always loved a nice little bottle glass of chalky milk after gym. Been my, like, motivation lately. It's been that and a protein bar, which the protein bars aren't super delicious, but, like, I don't dislike them, so I'm like, yay, I'm okay with this. I've got the legendary protein bars. They're cinnamon rolls, and then when I get through 4 of those, I've got legendary Pop-Tart knockoffs that, they have, like, no sugar, a decent amount of fiber, and a shit ton of protein, so, like, they fucking rule. I updated the streams I was lurking in. I didn't update the title. Gotta do that. No, I did update the title. I lied. You're already there?
Huh?
You're already in her world. I just saw my left monitor while I was looking at my title, and I see Kyra Oric freaking. I'm like, wait, what the? Okay, then drinking all your milk. You should make your own granola bars. I've looked into it a little bit. It looks like so much effort. I should make those protein bars since I have the ingredients. That is something I kind of... So, like, that or cookies I want to start doing. Because the protein bars I get, it's like $11 for 4. It's like $11 for 800 calories total. And, like, fuck that. Lonnie, are you still around? We did our title. We did our lurking. We did our trackers. Go to another world. Adding.
I'm getting a phone call.
Okay. We're gonna leave you behind. We could go to Cyberlove. The new world by Artsy Glitch is not really ideal for the end of walk, but it's still very pretty. Ugh. Local pins and 3 portal. Finally got Planet Crafter. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, I got back from dinner a minute ago. Oh my god, I can feel all my sweat fucking getting cold in the, you know, the AC moving on me. It's just like, ah! Are you in Yulind's Discord? There. I want a drink. Ugh. Okay. Grab you guys. Come over here? Was it here? I always forget which place I like. I kind of like this one because it's got the fan behind. Oh, I didn't fucking change my pillow. I also didn't change the world sounds. Video player volume. Blast that. Is it not playing? Does Artsy Glitch Worlds also have the problem? It sure does. I really wish VR chat would stop fucking breaking their video players. It's okay though, because just like yesterday, I came prepared. Randomize. That there. Put that there, I put that there. Ugh. Ugh. Oh. Okay. I've kinda fucked up my trackers a little bit. You guys can't see the problem I'm dealing with. Okay. I'm taking too long. I'm taking too long.
Telephone.
No. Tell him to kick rocks. Hi, Riddle. Okay. Ugh. We're gonna be there. It isn't VR chat breaking the player. YouTube changing their site that breaks the player? Then I wish YouTube would stop changing it. But I'm still gonna blame VR chat. No, I get it. You just get oatmeal, the big old cylinder, peanut butter and honey, then whatever toppings. Watch as I lurk it all up on your beanbag in a pink slurry. The granola bars are like 10 times easier than cookies. Are they? Finally got Planet Crafter. Yeah, I got back from dinner a minute ago. Are you in Yulind's Discord? Yeah. Anna has fallen into the propaganda. The propaganda? Yeah, so many Wispy worlds are broken too. That's because they're awesome worlds. I mean, yeah, but it's like every world. I'm in an artsy glitch right now. As much as I love Wispy, I expect it from their old worlds. Oh, Hi Octal isn't VR chat breaking the player, it's YouTube. No eating you today. He made me eat the installation again. You guys can't see the problem I'm dealing with. But Cairo was right there. Cairo is not the problem. Actually, did Cairo even join us? Did they come here? No. They're still in the other world. Yulind, can I bite Kumi? I'm gonna say no. But you're probably gonna do it anyway, because when the fuck do you listen to me? And I'm also gonna warn you, you'll probably get killed. Yulind promoting Discord is problematic. Why is promoting Discord problematic, Global? Is it because they're under investigation for radicalizing people by the US government right now? Is that the joke we're going into? Just to think Wispy has way too many worlds to go back and fix, whereas others will push a fix. Yeah, I don't disagree, Octal. There's a lot of and Wispy has slowed down. Wispy kind of realized this because at one point they were making like a map every 2 weeks or 3 weeks, but now they have like 44 maps, and if one gets outdated, they kind of just leave it. I think they have their few that they care about. Sundown is like their baby, I think. And the others are kind of just, they'll get fixed now and then. By the way, I'll join once I get my last dish. Okay, whenever you want. Is a constant cat and mouse game between YouTube and the YouTube DLP, YouTube Downloader project. VRChat just uses that instead of making their own player. Yeah. Unless they're a snake. I don't think they can dislocate their jaw wide enough to bite me. Kumi, you say that like you don't have squishable flesh? That you could just... like, you're very biteable. I'll be honest. You're extremely biteable, Kumi. Sundown is one of the ones I purchased. Love that one. Funny wave. Ah. Did I go over all my notes? Nope. Not even close. About. The joke is I am not joining Discord. But I was going to bite Kumi regardless. You don't need to sell it to me further. But it wasn't even about Kumi with Discord. It was Ganna and Lunny talking about Discord. Not idly do the leaves of Lorien cut a bitch. Alex Jones. Alex Jones was fucking weird yesterday. So normally this guy's a crackpot, totally insane. Like, what the fuck is he doing? There's so many gifs that are memeable of him just being a psychotic freak. Oh, he's alive. Sadly. He goes live on his InfoWars show on YouTube again. With a Hitler mustache. Not kidding, like the Hitler mustache. And he's like, yeah, so I was shaving my mustache and I kind of just did this as a joke. And then I looked at it and it was like, damn, that looks kind of good. You know, it doesn't look bad. And he goes, I'm a guy of relatively good German descent. I'm a good looking German heritage guy. And, you know, I look good with this. And so I decided, you know what, I'm not going to cut this. I'm just going to see what results I get. So I went to the grocery store with the Hitler mustache. And women were just staring at me. They were staring at me like they were going to throw their panties at me. And it's like, they don't know what to do with me. Even young ones who, you know, they don't really know what Hitler is. You know, they you know, have a surface level knowledge of Hitler. But, you know, in the back of their mind, they're like, oh, that guy, yeah, he's bad or something. Right? But they're looking at me like they're just going to throw their panties at me. And, like, you know, I kind of get it, you know, because with this look, I'm kind of like a mix between Lex Luthor and Hitler. And, you know, women just don't know how to handle this. And it's just like, there's no way this guy's a real person. This guy just can't be a real person. That monologue I just did, that's like not embellishing it at all. That's like genuinely word for word the thing he just said yesterday. And it's just like, he's not real. There's no way this is real. Fish, please help. What am I listening to? Anna sending me things you won't guess. Oh, he's alive. Damn, again with this. Fucking hate this guy so much. I'm sure all the underage girls were going nuts for Psycho Hitler Grandpa. ... I just lost int listening to that. Mother, why is the man whale cosplaying Kanye? I don't fucking... Yulind is spreading the Magneto hazard again. I'm giving you the monologue so that you don't have to go watch it yourself. Or that you know to watch it incognito. I don't know. It's just like... It's crazy just seeing somebody do this. And I think even worse is people like watching it and believing it and being like, wow, this is somebody I want to watch. I'm going to go start rocking a Hitler mustache myself. Right? That people actually like entertain this guy and believe him is just insane. Don't look at him. He's crazy. We did VR Chat World Hop with Core yesterday. We went to... What worlds did we go to? We went to... We went to a world called Vrang. It was a nice, cozy world. It was like a little, compound that had a really cozy world, room in it. But then it, like, turns into this weird gun adventure thing. Hi, Dragon King. It turns into this really weird, like, gun adventure. And, like, everything in the puzzle part of it kind of sucked. And, like, everybody was just dropping and going back to spawn and just hanging out. And I think Core and, like, 3 others finished. And everyone else was like, cool, can we get out of this world? We went to the Sanrio V Festival for Mochi Pulley. Ira was really excited for this world. I hated all the mini games, and so it was a cool like world itself. The concert was cool. The machine and the song it was playing was cool. Doing the actual mini games to set up the world was just like, I hate this. This sucks. Then we went to Another Sanrio map, but, you know, we missed the timing of it. I seen that gun world. I hated it. We went to Late Summer, which I think was just like a weird Japan world. Then we went to Kimono Treehouse. It was too small. Then we went to Saddleback Church. And that one was where we ended. Saddleback Church was genuinely like, this is a church that like a group does sermons every Sunday on. And it was like, oh, this is weird. Funnily enough, they had fucking pool tables there, which is like, you can't put pool tables in your church, please. I love Saddleback Church. Hi, Pixel. Somehow I don't think any of us were at risk of going to watch Alex Jones. None of you were at risk to watch Alex Jones, but, like, I want you to know what he's up to, I guess. Hi, you suck, PP. Thank you for the follow. Hello. So he for sure looked bad, right? Just need to confirm. Oh, he looked terrible. Like, it just looks like a weird, round, bald guy that, like, has a fucking Hitler mustache, and he's sitting there saying, I look like a mix between Lex Luthor and Hitler, and it's like, no. There's more to Lex Luthor than being fucking bald, and the only thing you have matching Hitler is the mustache. What are you talking about? He looks nothing like either of them. Hi, how are you? Your day is going, cute outfit. My day, Dragon King, is good. We had this incline, so I'm very tired. I'm like fucking disgusting right now and covered in sweat. As soon as I end stream, I'm gonna shower. But other than that, I'm doing great. Howdy goes outside, Octal. He's too scared of being attacked. In that gun world, I love Saddleback Church. Hello. Mother, I shall disappoint. You shouldn't feed the trolls. Ugh, I'm on Kronos fight in Hades too. Why is this boss so fucking hard? You got this, Leon. You got it. I'm curious, what is your favorite VR world? The only thing I like that is Alex Jones adjacent is Cave Frog's meme song. Come on, steroids, please do your good work on this ghoul's heart. Liked world. There's Victory of Round. I really like Victory of Round. There is... I have a lot of fun with Zombie Survival. There's the Phantasy Star Online map. I love that one. Complex 7 is really good. Rooms for Days is something I really, really like. Crystal Defenders I really, really like. Yeah, I'd say it's those. One of those. What a fuckwad. The only thing I like is Alex Jones come on steroids. Maybe you're channeling low fam, you misread that. Hello, you are not your. Mother, I still disappoint. Shouldn't feed the trolls. Dowdy goes outside, Octal. He is too scared of being attacked. Huh? You are not your. You didn't say you are in either of those. Unless you're talking about something else someone said. It's fine? Okay. Goats are like mushrooms. You shoot a duck, I'm scared of toasters. Huh? I have already foregone. You make me smile. What the heck? Can't just say that. Can't just say that. We got a new chair yesterday. I had a Secret Labs Titan chair. I've had that since 2019. It has served me well, but I am definitely, through my era of, I need to have a gaming chair. Oh, these aren't good for your back. I'm never having a gaming chair again. We're never doing that again. I now have a refurbished Herman Miller. It feels really fucking nice and comfy. It was a bit of a bitch to set up. At one point, so all the little buttons on the sides, they connect to a cable. And the one I have, I had to attach one of the cables. It connects to the lumbar support on the back, right? But it actually has to go through the mesh back of the chair. So what you're supposed to do is like take a screwdriver, poke a hole in the mesh back, widen it, put this cable through, and then attach it to this clip. And doing that was like fucking hard. I've noticed you have a lot of product placement. Where's the sponsored tag? Not a sponsored stream. I don't get paid for this. I'm just telling you what you guys bought me on Throne. Too much work for you? It's literally not too much work. Back to eating the walls. Need a Titan for the fat ass. Okay. Alright. The Herman Miller so far is a lot more comfy. Christopher Nolan, the guy who directed or produced, I forget what his specific role is, but he worked on Oppenheimer, the movie. And he did an interview recently, and someone was like, so, you just had this hit movie Oppenheimer come out. Is Oppenheimer 2 in discussion? Are you thinking about that? Oppenheimer 2. And he literally looked at this person and was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Somebody asked about Oppenheimer 2 happening as a movie. He's like, dude, no. That's literally, no. This is a historical, no. So treat it like Yulind stockings. I'm sure Herman Miller just comes up so organically. Literally, yes. Because Sammy just bought me a Herman Miller chair, Global. Like, yes. This isn't like, hey guys, so I just got a Herman Miller chair, and here's why you should too. I just got a Herman Miller chair. What the fuck? Monster Hunter Wilds. We're gonna be playing that Monday, because that's when it comes out. They showed the sword, shield, and glaive weapons. Holy fuck. I don't want to talk too much about it, because the glaive player typically doesn't like spoilers, so I'm not gonna say anything. But Safi, you're gonna be fucking... You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. Oppenheimer 2, The Lost Files. Hi, Maru. Hi, Maru. They're pretty much the comfort chair, just expensive since they're made for corporate. And should we get one too? I don't know if you can afford one. You're gonna like what? The Monster Hunter Wilds Title Update 3. The monster we're fighting. They showed off the sword and shield and the insect glaive, and they look fucking cool. Hi, Proxy. Oh god, not this Yulind kid. I'm like zoning out of your... If you couldn't tell, that's fine, that's fine. Hi, Hans Wolf. You cute, Morrow. Proxy. Oh, I stopped caring about Wilds until they fixed performance. Really? Not even for the Final Fantasy 14 update? Wolf Hans, love, 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 Proxy, Morning Maru. Hi, Divana. I literally can't play. Oh. Fuck, that sucks. Hi, Spicy Sheep. Have you seen the trailer for Outlanders? I saw the first trailer that was like months ago. I saw that one months ago. I have not seen a newer Outlanders trailer. I watch game trailers every Thursday, and so if it came out Thursday or later, so Thursday or Friday, I'll be watching it this Thursday. But no, I have not seen a new trailer for Outlanders. I know that they showed these 4 characters that I'm like, oh, these characters' designs look fucking cute, and I saw people posting about them in the subreddit, but I have not seen the official trailer, no. I have no reason to be excited. Really? Damn. Yumi Pat. There are people who legit can't play it, like my community member Elemental. Yeah, high level. I feel that. Daffy Bite. This is like how you call Cairo out on the 4K monitor. No, it's not. It's literally not, because I'm literally only talking about the Herman Miller chair since I just fucking got it yesterday. Like, I'm not gonna sit there bringing it up for the next year. It went from playable to 15-20 FPS tops. No amount of troubleshooting helps, so it does suck. It's not the case across the board. Yeah, sadly, it's a little bit of a fucking works on my machine, so I get to have fun, but I do feel bad. Shockrail's in kind of the same boat, Maru. Anytime Shockrail plays, if she sees fire on her screen, she crashes. I was just playing with meme coins and $100 and pulled out 500. Hell yeah. Borderlands 4 last update also made the game worse for me. So it's a weird spot to be. I was able to play it for 2030. Now I can't even get 10 steadily. Ugh. I don't know what system devs are making these updates for. Yeah. I have one. You don't see me talking about it. You didn't just get it literally yesterday, Global. I don't know what you don't get about this. I literally got it yesterday. I got it that day. I feel like I'm allowed to talk about it the day I fucking get it. And to be fair, I was running into issues like that with Helldivers 2 for the longest time. And everyone like, it's not happening to me. Yeah. And it's one of those things where it's like, hopefully it gets fixed for everyone soon. They have stated they're working on performance. It's just, it'd be real fucking nice if it was playable for everybody. Are you gonna be playing it all Monday, Maru? I feel like it's just gonna end up like Wild Hearts. Really? You think Monster Hunter Wilds is going to be like Wild Hearts? The yesterday part? Perception of time got lost after I got stuck in the wall. Rotting infinitely in my library, desperately waiting for me to play it. Oh, despite me wanting to play. Oh, so okay, for you specifically. I was like, ain't no way Wilds goes out like Wild Hearts did. Wild Hearts is just dead, not even close. They stopped support legit the first year. Well, okay. Technically, Maru, somebody has picked it back up, and, like, it's been revitalized. A studio has picked Wild Hearts up, which is like, oh, hopefully it doesn't fail like the first time, but you liking the chair, though? It's comfy. It's nice. Even with bad performance, it won't be like that. Yeah, even if it doesn't work for 50% of the player base, that's still like millions of people that are playing it. Apparently it runs incredibly on PS5 and better than PC on Switch 2. Wild Hearts or Wilds? Either is surprising, but I keep seeing Wild Hearts, yeah. I keep seeing Wild Hearts go on sale for like 90%, and it'll be like $8, and I'm like, that's tempting. It's tempting, but I'd only want to get into it if a lot of people get into it. I want to take the seat of until Silksong comes out, it doesn't exist on that Wild Heart comment. Okay. Lots of things have happened this year. True. We were just talking about a crazy one with Alex Jones. I don't know if you know who that is. I'm in like extreme level of realist right now. Very fair, especially with my move. The last thing in my notes. This is so fucking tragic, guys. A baseball player, he caught what would have been a home run. It was, into center field. He runs, he catches it, and, that's it. That's, that inning's out. Switch teams. He then takes the ball out of his glove and throws it into the crowd. Which, you can do that if that was the third out. If that's the third out, okay, it's done. Nobody on the field matters anymore. Switch who's up to bat. But if you do that when there's only one out, you just caught the second, the game is still in play, right? So there was a guy that was like on first, and that guy has the chance to like touch first again, and then try and get bases. But the fielder, the outfielder, he thought it was 3 outs. So he takes the ball and he just throws it into the stands like, here fans, you can have this game ball. And everybody's just like, what the fuck is he doing? And the guy in first was just like, okay, I guess I can just jog to home run, or jog to home. And like, he comes back and he's like, he starts running back, and all of his teammates just like, what are you doing? And he's just like, he does the symbol for like 2, right? He's like, two? 2? And his arm goes down and he realizes, oh, I just fucked up and just gave the other team a home run. Fuck me. And it was on the Watch People Die Inside subreddit. And like the commentator is just like, and he just throws that into the stands. Why did he do that? Not many baseball fans in the chat. That's fine. I myself am not a baseball fan. I just think it's so tragic to see somebody in a like professional baseball game do something like this and just watch them die inside. It's like, oh, that's so sad. I have 3 achievements left on Silksong. 2 speedrun and the hardcore 100%. I have until Arc Raiders comes out. We saw a trailer for Arc Raiders the other day. It looked, I don't remember it right now, but I remember seeing it and being like, this looks good. I remember thinking, was it going to be related to Ark Survival, but it wasn't. Who's on First Edge? Oh, no. Yeah, sports ball, not like this. They're all literally just paid actors. It's fine. They are not paid actors. They are paid, but they're not actors. That was all of my notes. Cairo going through Heaven's Ward. Alex Jones Hitler mustache. VRChat World Hop last night. Baseball player catches a fielder. Oppenheimer 2 question. New chair. Monhun Wilds teaser. I'm so fucking excited for Monday. Hi.
Yippee!
You took a while to join us.
I went and got Murph from the groomer.
Oh, okay. They're paid to provide entertainment in an arena. How is that not acting? That's not acting. That's specifically not acting. I prefer international soccer. The orange cat has returned. NBA. I grew up playing tennis, so if there's any one sport I like, it would be tennis. My parents put me in baseball, and they put me in baseball and soccer, and my allergy would go really bad being on the grass. Then they put me in basketball, but I was the shortest kid in class, so I fucking hated it. And then we tried tennis. I was like, oh, tennis works. I don't really like sports, but my parents require me to do a extracurricular sport activity, so I did tennis for a couple of years. And then once I got to high school, I was like, can I not do this? Can I, like, play guitar or something? They're like, okay. Kyra knew what you were doing. I thought Kyra was fishing. That's a crazy pickle amount. I get it, though. This is why they ship you as a bottom. What the fuck? I played sports, basically all of them. I just don't care for competition. The moment people were like, you have to win this, I stopped caring, having fun. I am the opposite, Safi. I care too much about competition. I hate losing. I hate losing more than I hate winning, and there is a difference in Moneyball reference. I would go to soccer games. My dad would pick me up, and he'd be like, how'd it go? And I was like, it's great. Both teams scored 1 goal, so it was a tie. Nobody lost. And my dad would be like, oh God, my kid doesn't have a competitive bone in my body. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there thinking, like, I would start, like, committing fouls. I'd start, taking on yellow cards to ensure that I don't lose the soccer game, because I hate losing. The sequel to Oppenheimer would be Doctor Strangelove. I was just there for fun and pissing people off. Yeah, I want to see how long he takes to notice. Today's plans. I'm going to, if time allows, take pictures with Alani. I intended to do that yesterday, but Alani had stuff come up, so we didn't. You were fouling us out on being dicks in games? Fouling? Huh? Calling. Yeah, I would call you out for being dicks in games. Anna. Literally, like, bumping into somebody in Red Dead 2 and then harassing them over Mike, and then killing them 18 times to prevent them from resurrecting their horse and watching it die in front of them. Yeah, I think that's a little bit worse than just being competitive. I don't think that's comparable. I had to mute out for a minute. I beat Kronos? Hell yeah. If I didn't have bad back, I would still be an amateur boxer. Probably I'd be a professional boxer. It's back in 2013. I was really good. Falling. At least we didn't hurt anyone. Your feet better be out. I didn't hurt anyone either. Okay, Kyro's an ass. I didn't hurt anyone either. I was just saying, I don't like losing. I'd rather not play than compete and risk losing. Talk about best a dead horse. Beating a dead horse? Technically, he didn't beat it. He just shot it in the face and let it bleed out.
Yeah.
Pictures if I can. I want to do a lot of WoW with Farisu today. What did Cairo do? Cairo, somebody punched him in Red Dead 2 online. So he took that personally. He chased this person for, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. Basically just taunting them over, you know, Mike. Being like, get back here and apologize. I'm gonna kill you and your family if you don't apologize. Just chasing this poor, like, console player around like that. Shot their horse so that they fell off. And then when they tried to revive their horse, he shot them in the head. They respawn. Hi, Shiro. They respawn and they try to beat Cairo, and they don't. Cairo kills them again. And kills him again. And kills him again. And the time to revive their horse is running out. And so they start ignoring Cairo, and they just start trying to revive their horse. And Cairo won't let them. He just keeps killing them. So their horse dies. That's fucked up. That's like straight to jail behavior. Wow, that's fucked up. Woo pictures. I mean, my boxing coach was like, yeah, you have great skill. This kid sucks. My boxing coach will tell you to your face you sucked. Alu, hope you had an amazing walk today. Max incline the whole way. I got distracted at the end, so we went 5.1 miles, but max incline. Hero hug. Fun fact, in Star Wars Galaxies, I was given a bounty for a notorious asshole Jedi on our server. Instead of just killing him, I went inside and flagged him for PvP, ran outside, and destroyed his vet, then killed him. Holy. Wait, that was you? Long story short, I got paid really well, but got banned from my girlfriend's family. Ran town. Holy. Awesome. Pictures if I can. I'm planning to do a lot of time walking and record Duskwood with Farisu. And then later will be VR chat games. That's my plans for today. We'll see if any of that ends up happening. I made it. Hi, Fitz. Woo pictures. If they happen. Okay? If they happen. Proxy. Yeah, hug. Proxy hug. Hi, Yulind friends. You gotta slow down with them, Trogdor. Because me saying I want to get them done, and then when I don't get them done, I'm like, oh, that thing I set out to do, I'm a failure. I didn't get the thing. And then you're like, slams desk. Where the pictures, Yulind. And I'm like, oh, I feel worse. They'll happen when they happen, Trogdor, I swear. Taco wave, mage hug. Who all is live? I opened somebody's stream and they're playing Peak and I just see nothing but cactus. Just their entire screen is just their face pressed against cactus, and it's like, yep, that's about how Peak goes. Yep. Hi, Yulind friends. Hi, Cairo. Let's... do I want to go here? They're in the Mesa. They're probably gonna die, but they'll go again, right? This would be a good one to go to. That could be us, Yulind. What? Our faces pressed against a cactus? Fuck you. I know, not to guilt trip you. Yeah, I think we're gonna go to Smug. Fitz watched 7 consecutive streams and sparked a watch streak. Lucky number. Hi, Choco. Hi, Leon. I like how straight up posted Cairo looks. What do you mean? They look demure. Good posture. They had a Choco for me, Leon. Riddle, you can just say hi to them. Ball. Why? Oh. It looks a bit odd up here. Okay, I know where we are. And then world check Discord right now. I don't have a message from you. Verified accounts only chat? Why is that even... That shouldn't be on. How did you lose it? I'm so confused by that. Ugh, I'm gonna rate. You can tell me more. Ugh. We are going to Smug Little Bug. He's doing a big ol' collab for Peak. He's in the Mesa right now. I think he himself is dead, because I saw his face fucking squished on a cactus. Hi, Choco from Riddle. Bye, Yulind. I will guilt trip you so I know you're not going to do it. And give myself more time to prepare. Like how Leon is in the corner of the screen just staring at us. Hi, Lurk. Message deleted. Bye, Yulind. I'll miss you. Catch you some guys. I'm glad I came here before the end. Good job today. By the way, beware of the forbidden cactusy. No. Thank you, Logitech, for the socials. Flash raid. Smug Little Bug. Yeah. As for my plans, I don't think I'll be doing any stream stuff tonight. But other than that, yeah. Hopefully a new video tomorrow. Oh wait, no, we've got beach day tomorrow, so even if I do finish Duskwood, we're not doing it tomorrow. Yep. Beach day tomorrow! Thank you everybody for keeping me company. Thank you Trogdor for the incline. I love you. Bye.